Okay, we live?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello,
Welcome
YouTube.
to the Friday Night Netrunner.
I don't know, it's back.
It's Friday.
It's been away for like a month or so. More than that, probably.
The last time we streamed was last year.
Last year. Can you
Crazy.
believe that?
Yeah. But we've been sitting on our eggs, thinking.
Yes. We put them all in one basket.
A basket covered in guts.
We have a basket with so many eggs in it. 3 eggs. Today we're going to be playing just Alco.
Just egg. Yeah.
We don't even have any runners prepared. It's actually Alco versus Alco.
The interesting thing is that this is the kind of video. Well, actually, people weren't putting measured response in egg a while back, but now we're at a point where there's a lot of different eggs. The question has been posed by the Wage Workers Clique, London's best Netrunner testing group.
Yes, that's true.
Because also the only
Some would say the best testing group.
Yeah, best, only, best, same thing.
Other testing groups cover multiple municipalities now, but we're not about that life.
No, we're very, very. I don't know what the term is. Something phobic.
And so we thought, let's play a bunch of egg games. We are going to do it ideally in a way that we don't know what egg you'll be coming up against, which is maybe a little bit hard to do because we have them in different sleeves. But hey ho, maybe I can be shuffling around one deck off camera that can have its package switched in and out. Because let's just go through the basics of an AUCO deck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do it with that copy there?
Okay, so
let's look.
If you're playing Alco, first you need the Alco ID.
You're making a marinara. There are some core ingredients to your sauce.
Yeah, so the core ID, I want you to read it out because it's going to be for every game. When you do damage or trash one or more cards from HQ, place 1 power counter on the identity. When your turn begins, you can remove 2 power counters to look at the top 3 cards of R&D, trash 1, and add the rest. In short, whenever you do anything to your hand or their hand, you get counters. 2 counters basically draws you 2 with the downside. But what that means is that Alco goes fast. Drawing cards means corps go fast.
It gets even better because once you start the machine going, you draw more cards, which
can
loads
track
you
more
up more
cards,
counters, and
yeah.
it just keeps going.
Like, oh, I trashed my hand to get the counter. Oh, I mandatory draw and also draw my extra 2, so I just said +3 at the beginning of my turn.
A veritable
It's
egg
crazy.
lunch of value.
Yeah, exactly. New concept. Shell game in Alco.
Oh.
So you can call it eggshells.
Why has nobody thought of that pun yet?
I'm innovating in ways that the community is frankly not ready for.
Maybe the community is just better than that. And they cover multiple municipalities.
Okay, so if you're playing Alco, you should be playing Cohort Guidance Program. Because every turn, it lets you trash a card from HQ to draw another card to replace it and also gain 2 money, which 2 money is a lot for a per turn effect, and getting Alco counters for that cheaply is really nice. You should also be playing But Jean Baptiste, which
There you
some call him Fat John. But I've heard that that's insensitive, so we should not call him Fat John.
go. It's Fut John.
Yeah, or just Fut. Fut says, when you're just at the end of your turn, place a power counter on this asset. The first time each turn an agenda is scored or stolen, you can remove up to 2 power counters and do 1 net damage, plus 1 net damage for each power counter removed this way. So that means if you play him, at the end of your turn he gets 1 counter. If they touch an agenda anywhere on the table in your hand or in your deck, that's just 2 damage straight to them. And it will just keep stacking, and that damage per turn will increase. And basically, you just can't leave Butt face up. Because if you steal an agenda and the corpse scores an agenda, he's just vomiting out damage.
Years
You
and
have
years
to
of
deal with them. Not interacting is not a way to deal with them, because he works on scoring as well, so they can just fast advance out something and then deal damage to you, and then you have to draw back up, and then they're just going to keep... He has a very snowbally card. He costs 3 to trash, and he's I would argue like one of the main reasons why Alco can win the way it does. Alco's primary strategy is often to go quite wide with assets and have very little protecting centrals, because if you have even one FUT vested, running centrals is a huge gamble, because if you get lucky and hit an agenda, well, you're taking a load of damage. So, but it's just amazing. I would say those are the. And then I would say the third card that's in every Alco deck is Moonpool. Moonpool, I'm not going to read the text, but it lets you do whatever you want. It lets you trash cards from your hand. It lets you fast advance agendas. It lets you shuffle things back into your deck. It just is weird, and you'll know what it does if you know what it does. Otherwise, we're just doing magic whenever that card is played. And then you also Petty Cash. Petty Cash is the card that you can play from archives, which gives you the 2 money, which means basically like Strike Fund for the Corp. Because if you trash it from your hand or deck, you still get 2 money. But it's better than Strike Fund because you can also like play it.
If FUT and Cohort are the stars of this deck, Petty Cash is probably your best supporting actor card, isn't it?
Exactly. Like you're happy to trash it off the You're very happy to trash it off the Alco ID, because that trashes one from deck. You're very happy to trash it from hand with Cohort or anything that trashes from your hand. You rarely want to play it because it's easier to trash it, but if you play it, it's like fine, it's hedge fund. It's like worst case scenario hedge fund, and that's that's a good sign for a card. If the worst case scenario is that it's hedge fund. Then I'd say, as well as all these cards, this seems like a lot of cards that you should insta put in any Alco deck. There's even more. You also insta-put Anemone in your deck, which is an ice. When you res it, you do 2 damage and trash a card from your hand, so that immediately 2 counters for Alco. Subtlety is also doing net damage, so that could be up to 3 counters on Alco, just Alco for resing a 3-cost ice.
It also threatens to punish any overly aggressive runner by throwing a 3rd net damage in there that also gives you a 2nd Alco counter.
Yeah. Well, that's the 3rd counter, because you trash one from hand, and you do the net damage on res, and then they hit the subroutine. So you can do 3 damage and gain 3 counters, which is a swing of, like, 4 cards.
Craziness.
5 cards, I guess, because they lose 3 and you gain 2. So yeah, it's a 5-card swing.
Utter madness. As soon as you're resing this ice, the games begin.
Yeah, that is often when... this is one of the less stoppable ways of Alco gaining counters. Because if you trash all the FUTs, and you break all the subroutines that you touch, there's not that many ways to be just randomly taking damage. But this one, you can't really do much about it. Eventually, you will have to run.
It's understood that at some point during an Alco game, you're going to run into an enemy, unless you lose first. In which case, maybe your life is easier. Maybe your life is just easier.
Yeah. So yeah, these are the fundamentals. You'll see them in every game. Everything else you can kind of change. The agenda suite is, it's a Jinteki agenda suite. It's got damage with the Fujis and things like that. But the 3 variants that we will hopefully be getting through, all of them through today, will be Measured Response Alco, which threatens even more damage and economic pressure on top of the already baseline high amount of damage. I must imagine that it's like a kind of Plan A is scoring, Plan B is, oh, you spent all your money trashing my stuff and stopping me from scoring. Okay, I just kill you for that.
Blood and Water is a really great card that plays both sides of this equation, because you can Measured Response 4 cards out of their hand. They're not dead, but you can just throw a 2-pointer down and pull it out. Easy life.
That's perfect. The other version is one you'll have seen a lot of if you've seen any tournaments or taken the game seriously in any respect, which is not this one. It's Tag Alco, which is exactly what it sounds like. You use your baseline power to play a bunch of assets. Oh, they run and trash your assets. That's fine. You play Oppo Research, which is a card that gives the runner between 2 and 4 tags, and says, I hope you can afford not only to trash all my stuff, but also clear these tags, because if you don't clear the tags, I am going to kill you with End of the Line. And they can give you a tag and use End of the Line in some cases with a certain agenda that gives a tag. It's a very nasty situation. I think that's the most evil of the Alcos, and it's also the best one, probably.
Honestly, there are lines in there that can kill you without even tagging you if you just get see how they run down there with FUD on the board and you just get it all in the right order.
So if they assume they have 5 in hand, see how they run always does 1, and FUD can do at most 3. So that will never kill outright. But if you have the follow-up, obviously that will kill.
That's true. Without even end of the line, you can actually see how they run them and then mindscaping. There we go.
Oh, you can mindscaping for the extra one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could start a turn score, see how they run, mindscaping, and that would be 4, 5, 6, yeah?
Yeah, fun times.
So yeah, that's a gonna be difficult to deal with, but it's cool. And then this one is the rarest and shiniest of all the decks, which is actually a fast advanced Plutus Alco with a nano management and 2 copies of this card Plutus that can clicklessly play some of your events operations. And by clicklessly playing operations, you can actually fast advance out cards like 3/2s that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do.
What kind of operations you got in there?
I've got ones you don't normally see, peer review, which is a very money efficient card.
Spicy.
It gives you money and installs a card, which can be an agenda.
I thought that card was only good in Yobu deck.
Nothing is good in Yobu. How about that? But more importantly, obviously, we've got 3 copies of Petty Cash. Plutus can play Petty Cash, which gives you 4 clicks, because it still gives you the click refund from Petty Cash. That's the main one to use, because it's Petty Cash. And that's all the ways. So I've got 2 peer reviews, 3 Petty Cashes that Plutus can fast advance out. You can also just play, like, Unsay Review if he wants to. But that's usually enough, because if you can... The goal for Plutus is like, I will fast advance out 1 thing. Rarely do you get, 2 fast advances with Plutus, and if you do get that, you will likely win, because it's very easy to use your moon pools and your nano managements and your 2/1s just to finish off the game.
Do you think the runner should trash it on site even before it's installed, or is it something you want to kind of let the corporation res first?
Before it's installed, not always. You've only got so much money. It's easy to say, yes, you should trash it on site, but I think it's quite... If you see it on top of R&D and it's not an obvious board state where they can stick it, and they don't have anything in the bin, or they're not rich enough to be fast advancing anything, maybe you consider just leaving it, because it does cost 3. It's not the cheapest thing to trash.
It's true, and in your matchup against Outco, every credit is precious. You've got to be saving that money to trash those cohorts.
Exactly. So there's no kill threat presented here. There still has FUD because he's broken, but you should trash the Plutus once it's installed, once it's res, 100%. And you should trash it if you have the money in Centrals.
And apart from that, is there anything else fundamentally that this deck does differently?
The agenda suite is different because it needs to support the score a load of 3/2s and a 2/1 to win idea. So we're running 3 copies of Project Yagi Uda, as well as 3 copies of Sericulture and 3 hybrid releases.
Oh, I love a Sericulture. Most underrated Jinteki agenda IMO.
It is, I would argue, exactly the same as Project Yagi Uda. Because I will never I have never over-advanced either of these agendas in my life.
One day you will, and I'll be so proud of you.
Yeah, no, I don't think I will ever... This one lets you place 2 advancements on an installed card. You can't score it, you just place them. So maybe for Eggshell, Alco.
Maybe one day there's an NAPD deck with that card in it that just really, really wants to...
Yeah, you it's dividends 1 as well. That's crazy. The over advancement that you do here, you can only use this text 1 time. It's so bad. But maybe you score out like a 6/2 over here, and you have 3 chances to place some free advancement counters.
delicious.
Wow.
Like, as a long-time Jinteki Shell Games player, all I love is playing advancement cards without any kind of
Imagine you mitosis out two things. They're both Otica ciphers, and then you sericulture.
Stop! I'm getting too excited here. Oh, I can't handle all this. I can't handle all this over advancement.
Oh, you take 6 damage. It's 10 damage combo. We just need a card that forces the runner to actually land something.
An offer they can't refuse.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got a weird agenda suite. It's got a nano management in it somewhere, so that if all goes wrong and everything gets trashed, you can still really squeak out the last 3/2.
You love to see it.
Moonpool, obviously. It likes. You can score behind ice. I don't think that there's never going to be agendas installed. It's quite difficult to score out the spinny agendas, unfortunately, but the deck is decent. It's probably the worst of the 3 decks that are brought here, but probably also the most interesting to me. I did well with this deck at Worlds. There's a write-up about it you can find on NRDB if people want to get a copy of it for themselves. Just look at what deck list Bluetooth is in, because there's not that many. Deck list with this card. And yeah, are we ready to go? What do we?
Yeah. Very much.
What one would you like to play? Would you like me to play?
No, cool. I can run.
Now, runner-wise, I have the Vampire Host.
Oh, okay.
I have a Rake Sable. I have a pretty regular Lat. We have obviously the core damage deck. And then there's a Maggie in here, but I don't know much about the Maggie. I've been enjoying the Lat a lot.
Mm-hmm. On my side, I have your Ghost Tongue Padma.
I love it.
Every hipster's favorite deck right now. And I have a Musley Hat deck from the New Year's Showdown that has 0 resources in it. Okay, your call. And take one of Nick's as well.
How about? Okay, I will play Plutus Alka. I'll just get straight into the meat and potatoes of this. This deck is really hard to play as well, so if I completely fail my first game, that's my excuse. And you can play whatever you like. The Muesli Hat deck sounds interesting, but go for whatever you feel.
Let's dance then.
Yeah, unfortunately Muesli Hat's a pretty bad matchup for this Alco, because getting blown out by Transfer of Wealth is, if your deck is not one of the decks that wins everything, your play deck is probably getting blown out by Transfer of Wealth.
I mean, for what it's worth, this version of the Muesli Hat suffers from a particularly acute problem that a lot of Muesli Hat builds suffer, in that it has a couple of key engine pieces, and if you don't draw your deck exactly the right way around, your life's got to be much, much harder.
Right. Yeah, I think I'd keep this.
I'm just going to really big shuffle this as I kind of put this together about half an hour before getting over here.
Shuffle.
So it's a hard life for Muesli Hat players in a post-dolls environment, because you have to go back to regular breakers.
Oh my god, regular breakers?
What is this life? I've had to reacquaint myself with Shibboleth that I thought I'd never, ever see myself picking up again.
It's interesting that before rotation, Cat's Cradle was widely agreed to be just better than Shibboleth, and you could always play it over Shibboleth. And now no one ever plays Cat's Cradle, and everyone just plays Shibboleth.
I mean, hopefully some ice will come in there, and things will be different. People will run big code gate breakers again, and I'll never ever have to touch one of them again. But of course, I always run Unity as well, because
it's good.
Yeah, I like
you got Shibboleth and Unity in there?
Yeah, that's right.
Huh.
Because hey, more Muesli Hat targets, right?
Yeah, why not? You should run 3 of each, and you'll never miss a Muesli Hat.
That's fair.
Okay, are you mulliganing?
No, I'll keep this.
Keeping, okay.
I will also be taking a few credits. Is this good enough to use as a communal pool, or?
Yeah, I think it's plenty.
Okay, great.
You just might have to change it out a little bit more.
Yeah, no worries.
Mandatory draw. We're going to... Hansei Review
Very nice.
to gain 5 and a counter.
Just getting that immediate velocity straight out of turn.
Trashing 1 card from hand.
We love that.
Install. Install. Over to you.
Okay, great. So we're gonna look at the top card of our deck.
Yep.
Let's see. You get to see it along with me. We're gonna reveal a clean getaway.
Please.
Particularly flashy one, I might add, and pop it in the hand.
Got alt arts over here.
Yes, we do. So actually, funny story. I was at UK Nats in Patriot Games in Sheffield, and there's a large wooded area that you sit on, and half of my deck fell over. But thankfully, Ams, our favorite artist, was there, and she sold me just basically half my deck as alt arts. I've had to use them since. Okay. Click 1, we're going to play a Sure Gamble. Entirely pedestrian start to the game. Cool. Then we're going to play Declan's least favorite card in a Muesli Hat deck ever. It's Prognostic Q-Loop, everybody.
Oh, wow, this should not be in here.
Oh my god. The shenanigans will commence.
Oh, man.
Click 3, we're going to throw down Chesva.
Okay, sure.
Watch this value train leave the station. Click 4, we're going to roll Carpe Diem. So 1 and 2 is Archives, 3 and 4 is R&D, 5 and 6 is HQ.
Sure.
So our mark is HQ today, and we will be running HQ shortly after we gain 4 credits. Before the run commences, Q-Loop's going to fire. We're going to look at the top 2 cards of our deck. That's for you to see at home. We're going to realize that there's absolutely no value on Q-Loop here at all.
Oh, but now you know.
But now we know.
But now you know.
Now we know.
Think of how good that information is.
Right? Like, I know whether or not I'm going to draw a run event or an icebreaker program next turn. And that's valuable
You
stuff.
do die
have
to
from
bide.
everyone. Shh. Let me enjoy this. There are no bites in this vegan Alco deck. There is a Bladderwort. We're gonna trash it for 2 solid Cheswick credits.
But now you can't use your prognostic with the Cheswick credits.
That's fine. So yeah, I think that was my last click.
All your clicks.
Yep. And it's all yours.
You.
Ah!
The cohort is here. They're going to trash a card from HQ to give me my second Alco counter, draw me a card, and gain me 2.
Let this be a lesson, guys. Don't piss about. Just run the cohort.
Then I'm going to use my Alco 2 counters to look at the top 3 cards. I'm going to trash this one and draw the other 2. And then I will mandatory draw.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna Muesli Hat for the first card of my deck, which you and I both know is this Reprise. We're gonna show it to Declan and put it in their hand.
What do you mean?
It's a run event, so we're gonna pop it in our hand.
Oh,
it's my turn not started yet.
That was my start of turn triggers.
Oh god, sorry.
That's just how long it takes.
My bad.
But noted. First click is going to be draw.
That is my first game loss of the stream, everybody.
Like the second and third click is going to be install, and there's this for 1. Over to you.
Okay, delightful. So here's that Reprise again.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend that just happened. Okay. So click 1. It's important that if I were ever wanting to challenge this ice, I would have at least 3 cards in hand if I'm running it naked. So this is because it could be an anemone and I could just die immediately.
Yeah, enemy's the most damage you should expect to take.
So here's what we're going to do. We're not going to run that ice because I love these cards and I do not want to lose them.
Okay.
To start with, we're going to play a clean getaway.
Okay.
On R&D.
Sure.
And we're going to Q-Loop just to check the servers a little bit. Now, I know that I can actually use the Cheswick credits to pay for this card, which means that I can just get straight out value. So before we access, I'm going to pay a card from a credit from Cheswick to fire the Q-Loop ability, reveal this compilation from stack, and then pay another credit to install it.
Sure.
Cool. This card goes back on top of our stack,
Nice.
where we can do stuff with it potentially next turn. We'll access R&D.
Okay, scene 1.
Yep. That's absolutely fine. Thankfully, on this occasion, it wasn't an agenda.
Yeah, because 5 would actually have pinged it pretty hard.
Oh, I totally forgot to take
In fact,
my...
if that was any of my 5/3s, you just died.
We'll totally take my 6 credits in any case. You know what? I don't think I paid my 3 super just
that does sound true. It does look like too much money.
Then click 2. Risk begets reward. We're going to run it with that. And then we're going to pop him on a copulation.
Okay, spending 1. It actually keeps its counter as well as its weapon, but
Oh, nice.
it doesn't do anything.
Click 3. I think we can now have a look at archives.
Okay, running archives.
Yep.
Um,
Good to often check archives with Alcode because they could be hiding some things in there. Genesis
there's a
target.
bit of culture in there.
Yeah, I'll steal that. Cool. Then I'm going to take advantage of the moment, play Reprise, bounce this ice back to R&D,
Yeah, cool.
and then this running archives is my 3rd click, right?
Okay, this comes back up here. Goes here.
Do that. Yeah, and then run it, and then we run a cohort and trash it for 2.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Tidy. All yours.
So I'll turn I use Bladder Wart, just goes even in terms of value and mandatory draw. Cool. These all kind of suck, unfortunately. Nice. Over to you.
Okay, so we'll reset our Cheswick credits. We're gonna look at the top card of the deck. It's a Bravado, and we're gonna put it in our hand.
All hits all the time.
Especially when you know they're coming. Click 1, we're gonna draw a card. Get the hand up to a nice place where we're happy with it. Click 2, I think we're gonna draw another one. So we're nice and buffered. Click 3, we are going to take a mild risk. And Bravado HQ. We need the money.
Yeah.
We're going to look at the top 2 cards of the stack.
Yeah.
And we know where those are. So 3 clicks down, right?
Got one more after this.
Yep.
Cool.
So these can stay right on top of R&D where we know where they are. As we don't have to fire this Q-loop trigger until we absolutely need to.
Yep. I'm going to... no, guys.
Okay, great. So before we access, we will take advantage of the Q-loop.
Sure.
We'll reveal a Rising Tide from the top of R&D and then plug it straight in.
Nice.
And then we are going to pay a credit to access 3 from hand with compilation. There's your $5 back.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're happy to see him.
I'm very happy to see him.
Cool. So it's 3?
3.
Cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no dice. Then Bravado is going to get us a solid 7 credits. And the last click, we're going to draw this card that we absolutely know could or could not be a run event.
Lovely.
Cool, all yours.
But all gets me a credit. Cool. No mandatory draw.
If you're wondering
First
why
click
this is in
draw.
here, I can't say I know either. The person that designed this deck does, though.
Second click, draw. Third click is unsaver view, trashing you, getting 1 counter, and getting 5. Over to you.
Cool. So we're going to do a mystery check off this. We're going to reveal Marjana.
Sure.
Yeah. This is a card we can comfortably afford to lose to net damage at this stage. So for click 1, we're going to throw out a Sure Gamble. Get the calm, soft reassurance of a lot of money. For click 2, we're going to Bravado. Actually, for click 2, I think we might draw another card.
Okay.
See what our options look like. That felt like a reasonably good decision. We're gonna install a Chesva.
Sure.
I could have got with key loop. And then click 4. We're going to just Bravado HQ. We know there's not too much spice in there, so we can hopefully afford to get some info, fire off a Chesva trigger, and just build our board slowly and comfortably. Okay, great.
Okay, I will res Freshwater.
Okay, great. So before we get kicked out of the server, we're going to pay a credit with Keyloop. We're going to reveal a lily pad.
Holy. Goodness.
Yeah, right? Props to the guy who designed this deck. You are a rock star.
Wow.
Install it in there with the Chesva credits. Now, the first time I install a program each turn, I can draw a card.
Yeah.
Marjana looking pretty sick now. Great stuff. So, Bravado gets me 6 credits. And then that's my entire turn. It's all over to you.
Gain a credit from Bladderwort and mandatory draw.
So we've gotten really lucky here because the entire engine is now on the field, and we can just start getting advantage by installing stuff mid-run with Keyloop, drawing more cards, and carrying the machine going. It doesn't usually work out as clean.
A very slow draw, unfortunately. First click is draw. Second click is draw. Third click is draw. Okay. End of my turn, I discard 1, 2, 3 cards. 4 cards.
All right.
Over to you.
What have we got, deck? It's a finality.
Please go for it.
Okay. I'm not sure it's the time to be playing this card yet, guys. I think as the name says, you don't want to be doing it right up until you're at a point where you feel like you can close the game with it, just because like the core damage is a little awkward, and it is we don't know that we're going to get into R&D at this point. Click 1. We're going to run archives, do a nice cursory check on there, and then do our various bits. Before we get in there, we're going to look at the top 2 cards. Those are great. Happy to see those as always. And then we will do nothing else and access cards and archives.
Okay, you see these.
Very nice.
Would you like?
Yeah, I will take that. Cool. Click 2. We will draw a card. Click 3 will draw another card. So we now have gotten to the top 2 cards of our deck not being known, which means you could run Q-Loop and then just roll the dice. It's a thing some people do in Q-Loop decks, but I think we're going to take a slightly more conservative line of play here, and do exactly that. We're going to jailbreak R&D. Yeah, so before anything happens, we're going to Q-Loop.
Sure.
Actually, no. Let's wait for our opponent to res the ice. We could potentially break this with the Rising Tide.
And you know the top 2?
I don't know. They're completely unknown.
You can look, right? It's,
no, it's the first time
first
each turn
one,
around
okay.
against.
I will not res.
Cool. So we are going to just mystery Q-Loop the top of the deck. This is an overclock, because unfortunately they were in my other deck.
I see.
Cool. So we can't fire it, but hey, it's always worth it. Let's draw a card, breach the attack server, and then access 2 cards.
1.
That's fine.
2.
We'll steal that and take 2 net damage.
Holy. Okay. 1, 2.
And you get a counter.
I do get a counter, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this puts me back in the game. Holy. I don't know if you can tell, but I've drawn nothing.
This is tough.
Okay, mandatory draw, game Bladderwort. Spend Alka. 1, 2, 3. You haven't seen any of these. I'm trashing this one, and drawing the other two. Okay. Install. And you revealed the top card, right?
No, I revealed an overclock, which I then drew with the
yeah.
jailbreak and was trashed from hand.
Okay. Install playing one.
No.
Over to you.
Cool. So we're fairly sure that's an agenda, but it's probably not getting stolen this turn unless I get stupidly lucky here. So this is another overclock.
Okay.
We're going to put it in hand. Apologies for my unbranded overclocks here. They're in my other deck.
How strong is this? Is this still 1?
This is still at 1 because we do not have any fractors in the bin.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to do a little bit of digging first. Our primary win con, our opponent knows we have the finality, is still R&D at this point. So we're quite close to game here, and we can probably make a concerted push for it. But you have to be prepared for the possibility that there may have been a code gate on there this entire time. So we are gonna just run R&D. We're gonna check it out, see if anything happens. We're gonna look at the top 2 cards, see what we've got in there.
No res.
Cool. And then we will access. That's great. That can stay where it is.
Sure.
Cool. So we have a plan now. We're gonna draw a card. Click 2. And then I'm going to take a moment to clean getaway archives. This is a nice little consolidation run that allows me to do a couple of things. Firstly, I'm going to spend my Q loop credits revealing and installing a revolver. This costs me 3 credits total for my Chesvas and also draws me a card because of the lily pad.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to put 6 counters on this revolver and access that card in archives. Just make sure there's no... Oh, and win the game!
Yeah.
Nice.
I only had agendas.
Oh, man.
I had a playtest, didn't draw any ice. It was just a complete disaster.
That's rough.
Turn 1 was like okay.
We even had the pinhole in hand there. I was actually
I knew
considering
there was
even
pinhole, like,
pinholing and the archives into in there. Yeah, this was rough for you.
Yeah, even of the agendas, I didn't even get longevity, which is like the one that I needed to fix everything. So yeah, it was basically just everything went wrong. All my good cards, like all my actual ice, just all 3 spin doctors. I didn't draw any spin doctors. I didn't draw any moonfalls. There were so many ways to fix your hand, and I got none of them. So
I think it's tough. You had a really good start, and then I just managed somehow to reprise it.
Yeah, I mean, your econ... the reason why I recently had is like probably the worst matchup for this deck is that you can run and get card draw and econ so cheaply. Like, it's very easy to have a constant supply of cards. You don't need burst card draw against this deck. You just need steady card draw. And this deck wants to like pressure econ by playing a bunch of like 3-cost trashables. But against Muesli Hat, where every card is basically sure gamble with the run, it's like doesn't really do anything.
Not to mention we had like that perfect streamlining engine going. Like we were able to like look 2 or 3 cards into the deck into the future, and then
you got a couple of good
out a couple of turns, you know,
a couple of good pulls. But basically, this was a pretty tough draw.
Yeah, it was rough.
Pretty unusual because 3 Spin Doctors, 3 Moon Pools, and a Longevity, and any of them would have let me fix my hand. I didn't get any of them.
Again, like, this comes back down to it. Sometimes you just got to draw your deck the right way around, and
Yeah.
it's just not giving you that.
There's a lot of 3 Botos in here. Any of those would have been good, but my ice was a Samak, which doesn't do anything, and a 1 Fly Swatter, which got reprised.
Do you think there is still space for 3 Max in the post-Dolls meta?
It's worse now.
Yeah,
You should be playing Boto over Samak in a lot of cases, and maybe even Tattoo Bowler. This deck doesn't like Tattoo Bowler because it often doesn't have those kind of cards in hand. It doesn't hold on to its ice, it just plays it immediately.
True.
But other Alco decks, you should strongly consider cutting 1 or 2 of your Samaks. Samak is still amazing. Well, not amazing. It's still pretty good because it's very good against Seb, which is a strong deck. It's good against Audrey, and Audrey is in a lot of places. It's good against Alasana. Alasana is in a lot of places.
True.
It's good against... even without Doll, it's still good. Weirdly. I thought it was going to be like a not great card when it was like kind of revealed, but it's turned out to impress me a lot. Okay, shall we play the next one?
On to the next game. So here's my proposal. Players coming into the table, coming in as an egg, and then they hatch into a runner.
Sure.
So
I'll leave the egg.
it's for you, Declan, to decide what kind of runner are you going to be, and then switch in the other side. Just be covered the cable there.
Alright, I'll pop back into the incubator.
Yeah, can people hear them if you talk over here? Or
Not too well from over there. So we've missed out on the chat a bit. Of course, who else would be here supporting the stream so diligently than Mahir?
Here.
Oh yeah, this is an important service announcement for the Netrunner community. Is that it's not Meteor, it's Mahir. It's probably not even Mahir. It's probably pronounced slightly differently than that. But he told us it was Mahir. So now we all know.
Dude, if you want to write it phonetically in the chat, it's your only chance to do so. You'll never get this chance again.
I am bringing a mystery egg. It's like a Kinder Surprise. You're going to find out what's inside it.
Okay.
But you won't know what you're running into. So what do you want to play into the Kinder Surprise?
Well, the obvious thing is to play this Padma deck, but I think this is the bad one. Because Nick put Basilar in it, I'm pretty sure. I don't see Basilar.
Could be good.
It's in there. Trust me,
it's
it's
in
waiting for you.
there.
There's also a single telework in there, which, to be honest, even I don't think is a great idea.
It's sitting here.
There is Vampire Hosh. There is a pre-regular.
Honestly, I haven't played Vampire Hosh in a minute, and I love Vampire Hosh.
I think it's this front one here.
Lovely.
All right,
Cool.
I'm right. Also, it's got more cards in it, so
More cards is more fun.
You're not getting
More
ground. More cards is more fun. You're not getting ground out, that's for sure. Mahir. There we go. Phonetically spelled out for everyone to know. That is the true phonetic sound.
Mahir asks, was the Q loop worth it? The Q loop is always worth it for me.
Cube is probably not the right include for the deck, but in that game, it kind of hit every time it needed to, right? Actually, how many cards do you install off? You installed like 2 cards off of it.
I mean, but there was more added value from like the draws that I got off it as well. It was probably about like 3 or 4 cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna play the game of can Nick figure out how to fix the stream? So you're gonna press.
I noticed that it was wrong.
You're gonna press Command and Tab,
Command and Tab. Oh god, this is a Mac.
The Mac.
and then you want OBS. The left go. Well,
Yeah,
oh my gosh! Yeah.
Cool.
Now that should be on your main screen in front of you.
It is.
Yeah. And then you'll need to click right player name or left player name in the left hand side. There should be a left hand panel. Your mouse is on the top screen right now. You need to come down because it's a top down screen setup.
Left hand panel. I do not see right player name or left player name. Sorry about that.
Oh, maybe you're thinking different view. Let me come take.
How do you just feel about being Declan for the rest of
Oh
this game?
yeah, wait, you're on the wrong thing. Press Command Tab just once. Swipe 3 fingers up on the trackpad. Yep.
Oh, we're
And then
invoking
bottom left
runes
corner.
over here. Oh, man.
and then click on that, and now you have it. Now you can update left player name, right player name. All right. We're a learning, growing. See, we're a testing group that doesn't just test in Netrunner. We test our members to see whether they can figure out. Good point from here. How many nicks does it take to fix the stream?
More
the answer is the right one, not the left one. All right. Let's hope I don't fumble my deck and reveal some cards, because then I would immediately reveal to you what Ayuko this is.
Okay. So you know my deck list, but I'm not allowed to know yours. Noted. Understood.
I mean, it's a Hashiko. Everyone knows it's a vampire Hosh. I'm going to mulligan.
Yeah, it's true. If you see a 50-something card Hashiko, it's not really...
It's like the new version of Asmari, where you go, how many cards in your Asmari deck? And when they say 40, you go, ah. And when they say 57, I think, then you go, oh, okay, it's the vampire Hosh deck. I have not played Egg in a while, so we're going to enjoy seeing me struggle to remember all of my start of 10 triggers, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's tough. I think I messed one up in that game, even though it wasn't very long.
All right, 5 beautiful cards. Did you mulligan?
Yes, I did mulligan.
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, good. The runner's starting with 0 credits. This is going to help me. I'm going to manage redraw.
Egg would be top 1 if the runner started with 0 credits.
What are we going to do with all the cards that I have?
I mean, Egg is top 1 regardless, probably, but...
I am going to first draw. Then I'm going to... I do this. Then I'm going to play Hand's Air Review. I will gain 5 by trashing a card from hand. And then third, I will install 1 face down card.
Okay. First.
Oh, and of course, I'm an egg, so I'm going to take my
egg
counter.
I like using the red counters because it's a red identity.
Yeah, go on then.
Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say, Nick?
You might start purging as a runner. You know?
Yeah, freaking purge. First click is one here. Let's see what you did.
My plans.
It's a Genesis.
It's just Spin Doctor, Rest to draw 2. And then I'm going to pop the Spin Doctor to put back the Hanze and a face down card.
Okay, that's funny. I haven't accessed my card yet.
Yes.
I haven't got my Hashiko, but
it's important the only game you need to play against Hashiko is don't let them.
Yeah.
So ideally, don't put any cards in archives.
Empty your HQ.
Empty HQ, no cards in archives somehow. And then put some ice in front of R&D. And then Hashiko just concedes. Alright, what do you want to do with the rest of your clicks?
Second click is my HQ. I still need my flip. I'm not going anywhere until I've had my flip.
You want to get it from HQ?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
It's agenda density.
I don't know.
You've played a bunch of non-agendas in your hand. So an average is better.
Some would say. You can have a dice if you want to be a pure Netrunner player.
No, I'm just going to take the agenda.
Alright.
Vibes always know.
Come on.
Vibes always know.
A dice would have been random whether I got the agenda or not. I'm going to play Gachapon. I'm going to play Gachapon.
Wow.
Over to you.
I'm going to mandatory draw.
Game 2.
What are we going to do here? Install. Yeah, let's play the good old 1, 2, 3. And that'll be it for me.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinhole. 6.
That's an old top pinhole there.
Wow, these are really good cards. A lot of these I'd be very happy with.
And you can install Cookbook because it is virtual.
Yep, I can install Cookbook for the long-term value. I can install.
You
Momentum
can't
for the
install
money.
Chisel though.
No, I can't install Chisel. I can install Audrey, which is maybe not actually useful. It's probably just fermented, to be honest.
I think that's right.
Comes in with one.
You just want.
2 of these get RFG.
Yep.
That can be Chisel and... Do you ever RFG a Pinhole? Because these other cards are good. I think there's more than one Audrey in the deck. I probably don't need the Audrey, so let's RFG the Audrey.
There's also not a lot of ice in most AUCO decks.
Yeah, and I can probably destroy the ice that you do play. We're going to RFG these.
Yep.
These get shuffled back.
And this is before your turn has begun. Right?
This is well and truly before my turn has begun.
Juicing out those fermenter counters.
We're doing it again. We're wasting even more time.
Yep.
This takes longer than like a reasonable turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good, you haven't game lost yourself.
No,
Not great hits this time.
I'm pretty happy with Fencer in this matchup.
That's true.
So I'm going to put a Fermenter down. So you have Fencer down. I'm going to shuffle back in Gourmand, Ashen, and Luggo. And remove Pinhole and Devil Charm.
Cool. A little bit surprised about the Devil Charm there.
Yeah, probably don't need Devil Charm, but like Devil Charm would be nice. This is a chisel deck, and I have chisels around.
Yeah, but how many times can you run into my 10 strength Pharos?
That's true. It doesn't do the job against 10 strength Pharos. I'll leech. Actually, everything's leech in this deck. Okay, turn begins. Fencer credit, Fermenter credit, lose the credit, draw a card. And now we can play. First click is draw. Second click is the price.
Just churning through that deck.
To trash 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a simul chip there. If it
Yep.
wasn't obvious to everyone. It's going to be Cookbook. Third click is run here.
This one.
Yeah.
You find a foot.
A foot that wasn't rezzed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spin 3 to trash it.
Go on.
Last click is run here.
Would you like to have spent one from Fencer?
Yeah.
Cool. You find a Blood War. Really bottoming out here.
Yeah, I am really bottoming out here, but it's probably okay. This deck actually does take a lot of money. I will spend 3 to trash it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am going to drop a turn.
Thank God that wasn't the one cohort.
What are we gonna do? Let's see. Let's go for install, and install.
Okay, this goes to 3. That's goes to 1. Ashika draws me a card. First click is draw. Second click is pop fermenter for 6. Third click is play slime chip and use it to get back my fermenter. Comes in with 2 counters. And last click is just play a double jump.
And what's funny is
Over to you.
the fermenter cookbook simul chip is just like a lot of steps to play like a single shot gamble. It's not too much different, right?
Yeah. With one simul chip, yeah, you haven't really gained much value. But you think of the simul chip as just another fermenter, and the cookbook makes all of your fermenters better, and you've got a lot of them.
All right, I am going to. Where's the bladder wall? I get a credit back from it. Then I drop a turn.
That's it, huh?
What is best here? I am going to advance.
Okay.
Advance. Advance. Res the powers that be.
Wow.
And then I'm going to score out a longevity serum.
Okay.
And this is going to let me trash any number of cards from HQ.
Yep.
I'll trash 1 card, which gives me a counter.
Yep.
Then shuffle up to 3 cards from archives into R&D.
This is to deny my runs on.
Of course.
Archives,
I'm
but
optimizing.
I can't easily flip.
And I can also install a card from HQ or archives in all costs. And am I correct in that when I score longevity serum, it goes into the score area, which means the powers can put something where the longevity was. So I think I will keep the FUT around. Yeah, that seems good. And I will shuffle these 2 back with longevity serum, and the FUT is here now.
Okay.
And then I think I will rest the FUT.
Okay.
For 1. And he will gain a counter.
You go to 3, I get a fencer credit. First click is so I get my okay, here you go. First click is draw. You get 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand. You can come look at it if you want.
Second click is pinhole through your bladder wart. Spending 1 to play the pinhole.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, and then spending fencer and 1 to trash the FUT.
Yep.
That was draw pinhole. Third click is run HQ.
You find a spin doctor.
I will trash that.
Cool.
And last click is install ketchup bomb. End of my turn, I get my Hashiko flip and 2 codes.
I'm going to trigger a Yuko. So I look at the top 3. 1 gets trashed.
You can't rearrange them.
True. I'm going to trash the middle
What do you
card.
think this is? Epiphany?
Trash the middle card, and then I draw for turn. Sorry, first I gain
Yeah, you get it.
a credit from Battle, and then I draw for turn. What do I want to do here? First click, I'm going to play Petty Cash.
Playing
For 2
cash
credits.
in this economy.
Then I'm going to draw a card. And then I will... what's going to be best here? I will install in front of the powers.
Okay.
Over to you.
I get a fencer credit. I get a fermenter check. I lose a credit and I draw a card. Oh, I was going to pop the extra one first. So
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. These are all amazing. Well, a lot of these are amazing. I should probably just be fermenter, even though obviously paladin's also good. Fermenter's just crazy value. You two go back, and I think Strike Fund goes back. These two get OFG. Comes in with 2. Goes to 3 at the start of my turn, and I get my fish draw.
Did you lose one?
Yeah, that's one. Wow. Draw. Draw. Paladin for 1. Pop them into for 8.
Cool.
Over to you.
I gain 1 from the Blood War.
Yep.
Then I drop a 10.
Yep.
What's best here? I'm going to draw first.
Yeah.
Then I will
Optic Persona in the chat says, I hear Alco is pretty good. I don't know where you've heard these completely baseless rumors.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now and it's not feeling very good.
Really? When you built that one?
Hasn't won a single game.
I didn't actually build this deck.
Oh, this is
I
import?
just merely put the cards together.
Ah.
Um,
Some will call that building.
Draw. Let's draw again. And then I will install here.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Okay. I get all my absurd start turn triggers. Credit, 2 credits. Nothing from Hush. First click is going to be playing Chisel on this.
Cool.
Second click is going to be running it.
Oh, I'm sorry if I was being if I thought you were being sarcastic there. I'm a very facetious person.
Oh yes, Aiko is
Yeah,
probably
it's probably just the best idea in the game. Like,
definitely on average. Like,
yeah, it's just good. Like, it's no surprise when it does well. Just reading the text is kind of like, holy, that's a lot of card draw.
I'm going to res Semak Summon.
I will. So this came in with 1 because of.
Yeah.
Now I get to decide: do I just bounce a few times to save my Devil Charm, or do I say like this is what Devil Charm is for? I think this is just what Devil Charm is for.
Cool.
After you Devil Charm.
Semak is gone, so is the Chisel.
It's all is gone. Right, that's,
You find a cohort guidance program.
I'll trash it for 2 pencils of credits. I should be using my click checker. So that was. I feel like I installed Chisel. I ran. I'm going to run the. How many cards do you have in HQ? 4?
4 cards.
I'm going to run HQ.
Let's see what you find.
Oh, I'll take that.
That is 2 damage.
Delightful.
I'll take a counter for doing some damage. This card looks like you want to protect it a lot. Oh, it's 2 damage. There we go. They're pretty good hits. I've seen you removably, so the other one going is quite nice.
Okay, that's scary. Got 8 credits still. I'm going to get another 2 at the end of the turn. So I'm not too worried about like double measured or anything silly like that. And you're not in blood or what range to actually do a ping, which is nice.
Well, double measured would kill you.
You can't afford double measured. You get unsay double measured, I guess. Last click can be. Is there anything that's going to do a bunch of damage? I'm just going to draw a card.
Cool.
Over to you.
I gain a credit from battle. Then I drop a turn. What's best here?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think I feel like I should just purge.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I just purge.
Sure.
Yep.
Comes back in with 1.
Yep.
Beginning my turn. Credit. Push, lose credit, draw a card.
Should probably flip your identity so that it has text. Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally forgot to get my 2 as well.
Ooh, we're getting some lovely compliments on the stream setup.
It's a good stream
It's a good
setup.
stream
It
setup,
is a
yeah.
lovely stream setup. We actually use this at most of the regionals in the UK.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We will be I'll be at the Reading Regional in April, end of March.
That one.
Running the
haven't
stream
signed up
there.
for that yet.
I think
it's the 14th of March.
I think the guy sitting behind the stream desk is gonna nudge me to stream the London regionals, so we'll be there too. And then we'll have the opportunity to like give more commentary. Whereas when you're playing and talking at the same time can be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, it is.
But also, if you pick up a deck that you're not too familiar with, I am not a huge egg player.
But yeah, you just got to think.
I mostly have been frustrated in my egg experiences because I play egg and then they always run R&D like once early on because they're Hashiko. So they don't run R&D because they want to. They run because it's the open server and they want to touch a card because it says they should. And then they always steal a Fuji off the top and then you lose. And that doesn't feel great. It's annoying when every card in your deck is a Fuji and they can just touch it when they want.
That's not all Fujis. My deck only has 1 Fuji in it.
Whenever
and
I
Nick found it when he ran R&D randomly with the run event and Muesli Hack gave him for free.
But yeah, sometimes you shuffle your deck and the Fuji's always on top and then you're like, I just need you to not steal that one. And then I would have a game plan, yeah.
I think a lot of corps at the moment are just like, none of the 5/3s are particularly defensive. I really miss Ikawa because I would like build decks where the agenda suite itself felt like it gave me some insulation from what others were doing.
I think oh no, sorry, Ikawa. I thought you were saying Obakata.
No, I didn't play with Obakata. That was before my time.
Yeah.
But that looks absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
Ikawa was the perfect sweet spot of like a balanced card that made me feel like I could build an interesting deck and have this safe backbone. Playing HP at the At the moment, it's tough for that.
Yeah, for sure.
First click, I'm going to play the twinning for
Cool.
3 credits. Because if you use your paladin credits to install it, you don't get any juice. Second click, I'm going to run the powers that be.
Excellent. I'm going to pay 3 to res a Scatterfield.
Okay. Players?
I may install a card from HQ. Let's see.
Scatterfield, of course, a lovely tech ice choice in Alco.
I think I'm going to install this card here in front of Bladderwort.
Third click, I'm going to run your Bladderwort.
I'm going to res a card that I'm very happy to see in this list because this card doesn't get enough appreciation for the numbers on it. It's Diviner.
Ooh.
Wow.
Simply divine.
Okay.
A mere 2 to res, but it's got 3 strength.
And does it
And
end
it
run on
says-
even or odd?
You don't.
I don't know.
Come on. I thought you were a good Netrunner player, Doug.
No.
Obviously, it ends the run on an odd number, and it says specifically 0 is not odd. And also, because people don't get to see the flavor text marks on this card, it reads your future in a single biometric sweep.
Wow.
Let's see the future. That is a 1 cost.
That is the one cost, so the run is over.
It is over.
And I've only got 1 click left.
And I gain a counter.
You do. You do too. That's all very annoying. Last click, then I will...
I mean, what's the chance that you run again and it's odd again?
It's almost impossible. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that was beautiful. The next chance I get, I'm replacing all the white spaces in my deck with diviners. That's exactly what.
I would say, honestly, Diviner is... The fact that it does a damage
Yeah.
You go is actually meaningful.
You can't sneeze at it.
But obviously, it's these little fine tunings. So this deck was 14 cards different than another deck of Ayuko that I had. But the rest of it was just the same core
Yeah,
base.
very cool. 14 cards is actually a lot.
And it's like, if you want just a little bit more chip damage, then you go Diviner. If you want a little bit more econ denial, then you go White Space. And if you're a bit more worried about viruses for some reason, then you go Fly Spotter.
I think Fly Spotter is actually, I like Fly Spotter a lot.
And all of those are 2 cost. Yeah. Just those little tweaks that you can make to round off the flavor of your egg.
Okay, last click, I'm just going to run HQ.
Cool.
I doubt that I'll fight in here. You can't afford fighting here. End of the line, that's fine. Over here.
I am going to... First, I gain 1 from Bladderwort. Oh, I'm poor. Will do a damage, which is going to give me a counter. You will lose this card, also a 1 cost. Wow, maybe these Diviner odds were quite divine. Then I'm going to use 2 counters.
I must imagine that's like Diviner, right?
Diviner?
As in divination.
It's still diviner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the top 3. I'm going to trash 1.
A thing happens when you make it into a noun. Yeah, the I sound becomes an I sound.
I'm going to trash
Like divinity.
this
things
one.
like that, you know.
And take these 2 to hand.
But divinity is also divine, not divine. It's not divinity.
Yeah. No, it just has 2 separate pronunciations
Right,
depending
okay.
on how you configure.
It's an English word, so
Yeah.
you just choose how
There
you
are no
think it should be
regularities.
pronounced, and you tell everyone they're wrong. Then I need to do my mandatory draw for turn.
Yeah, bold of you to assume that English has regular pronunciations.
Then I'm going
What
to
do you think this is? German?
play a petty cash from my bin for 2 credits. Then let's go for... What's going to be best on this board? First click, I'm going to draw. Second click, I will install a card from HQ. which will be this card. And then lastly, I will install a card behind it.
Okay. I get my startup turn, which is lose a credit, draw a card. Gain Fencer, gain Pally. Tick. Okay. First click is Steelskin Scouring to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Second click is Fermenter for Paladin credit. Comes in with 2. Third click
Did
is...
you get your twinning counter there? Or?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Third click is Run HQ, spending a twinning counter to C2.
Enjoy.
Let's see this one. Anyway.
Nice game.
GG.
There was I couldn't see pretty much any line that was available to me.
Did you have oppos or no?
So I have Oppo and End of the Line, but you always had 8 credits, so you could clear down all the tags.
Yeah, that was the plan.
And also, the only way I can do damage is End of the Line and something else. But weirdly, this deck that won the New Year Showdown doesn't have
Mindscape.
See How They Run. It does have Mindscaping.
Oh, so it's just oppos.
Yeah.
Does that have Regenesis?
It does.
Okay,
But,
so it's
but obviously, when I touch my AUCO deck, the bottom 10 cards will have all the Regenesises. We'll see it. Come on, prove me right.
No,
It's got 2 Blood in the Waters as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, like here's all the. Oh, it's only 2 Regenesis.
Yeah, that's actually not that uncommon, but
That's kind of wild.
if you only need to score one of them to win the game, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
basically, I needed a way to have a foot down on the table, but then even if your line is, because I'm trying to piece together what is the line here. You have a foot. You have to have a hybrid that's on the table already.
Yep.
And then you have to have oppoed them, and then on your turn you advance, score to trigger the foot, and then use the end of the line. That's quite a narrow combination the deck is asking to
No,
deliver.
I think it's meant to be double end of the line, right?
No, there's only one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the deck plays one end of the line.
Huh.
So it's like Mindscaping end of the line is an option.
Yeah, I guess it is just...
So if you can get them down to 4 credits...
And how many oppos are there? 3 oppos?
2 oppos. So I think it's planning to boil up the oppos, have them in hand, and then somehow you find this golden window, which is never going to happen when you've installed... Is this your 6th fermenter? And also, yeah, the fact that your deck has the flexibility to go, oh, I'll just have money. Like, oh, what do I wish I had more of in this game? Loads of money.
Loads of money.
I'll just go get it.
And then I was just like, okay.
Obviously, if Fencer had sat at the bottom, if Paladin had sat at the bottom, it might have made a little bit of a difference, because Fencer has not done much more
It didn't
than...
do anything in this particular game, but it would have if this game had gone on.
I mean, it ended up being a install for maybe 7 or 8 credits.
I think I only used like 2 credits from Fencer. He was sitting on with 3 when I ran HQ at the end. I was running by HQ partially to sweep, but partially just to trash anything important that's in there, like Moonballs. Because I needed to use Fencer.
Yeah.
But that's just how it turned out. Yeah,
I'm not sure what this deck could really be doing. Even with the ice, like I found the Scatterfield, which was nice, because it's a good card. But I don't know, maybe I just didn't see enough early engine for AUCO. Like I didn't find a cohort early. I didn't find an anemone early that I could fire off. I had to hard do a Hanzei.
Hard doing a Hanzei is not the craziest thing, but yeah, when you also have Bladderwort in hand, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it feels like you should be
Hanzei,
all in on being poor or not.
I mean, I went Hanzei and Bladderwort in my deck and just say Bladderwort's good enough. But I think in that deck, you probably want to stay lower to the ground because my deck requires you to play expensive combos, whereas this requires
until you play Oppo, in which case you need 7 credits.
So
you
can assume that you're not playing Oppo until you're threat 4, I think, because you need the big ones.
Yeah,
most of the time.
So yeah, I'm just not really sure what the lines available really were. It does have. Oh, it has 1 Boto. It has Blood in the Water, so it can...
I think it's meant to be like it's a scoring deck first.
Oh yeah, because the other thing is you can just you get them down to 0
End
cards
of
in
the
hand,
line.
and blood in the water.
Blood in the water is just like, that's kind of kills them, right?
If you have
So end of the line and then blood in the water kills them, or just scoring 2 points for nothing is also kind of kills them.
Yeah, or Mindscaping end of the line. There's like a few options, but they
And
feel very, very...
With the powers as well, you could end of the line, someone out the blood in the water, score that, someone out blood in the water, just score 4 points.
Not really.
So they've either got...
You said end of the line first. End of the line doesn't let you trigger summoning a card out.
So say you've got end of the line in hand, you've got a blood in the, like in 2 blood in the waters in hand. You play end of the line, then 0 cards. You play your... So you play Thought, you play end of the line. And then you play blood in the water, score blood in the water, fetch blood in the water, score blood in the water. It's 4 points.
This also requires you to have exactly both copies of Blood in the Water. And
They can be in your bin as well.
yeah, but requires you to have both of them, and also have a powers to be that's on the table and rezzed.
It's a line.
And you need to have oppoed them with end of the line so they have exactly 0 cards in hand.
I mean, you're Alka. You find all the cards that you want to see in the game.
I don't think it does work like
I don't
that.
think it's primary win condition.
That's true. Your key card that kills the runner is just a 1/0 because you're Alco and you can just get it. I mean, your measure response Alco is only have 1 copy, right?
Yeah, so like when I was going to build an Oppo version very quickly, I found a list and I was like, oh, cool, this is a recent list, I'll use that. And also it did well, so it must be good.
I think it seems good. I think obviously the see how they run ones are really good
Yeah,
because they can kill you from not interacting.
yeah.
But also, I think Alco just also wins the non-interacting game because of Regenesis alone.
But it also then only has 2 Regenesis.
But
So-
that's actually a lot of Regenesis.
Like, I think if you're going to do Regenesis, you want 3. Because you want the consistency over 20 games that you will find these things. If your 2 Regenesis sitting at the bottom half, then it's very hard to get to threat 4 other than me just, like, you just pick up points randomly.
Yeah, I think Alco sees so much of its deck that the difference between 3 Regenesis...
Sometimes sees so much of it, deck.
Even then, you were drawing a lot. I was not giving you that many traits, and you were still drawing a lot.
Was I?
You got how many Alco triggers? 2 or 3?
2.
That's 6 cards you get to see. Just for Alco.
I wouldn't say that's a lot.
That's a lot!
If you just play...
6 cards are a
Yeah,
lot!
but like, you play like another ID like Zwicky, you're going to draw 6 cards.
That game didn't go 6 turns for Zwicky.
You'd have to play
a
2 whole predicted planograms to draw that many cards. You want to
Yeah,
solve.
which is easy. Alright, I've been bumped from the egg chair.
Yeah, you've
I'm going to fall
you
into...
can become a human being.
I'm going to fall into this lat that I like playing.
Hello, it's me, Egg Nick.
Oh, the stream can't see how insane this table setup is, by the way.
There is a glass of water.
You're like the French guy from Ocean's 11.
Good luck.
Alright, let's climb through to the stream setup. Oh, I've got hand cam.
This is the bit where Declan comes back to the desk and gets to find out that he was called I Heart Q-Loop this entire game.
Unbelievable.
So, I need these cards in this deck.
But unwittingly, I've now stepped in this chair and now I'm the other Nick.
I will say, I play a mean Q-Loop.
I bet you do.
Don't get me wrong. Have I told you about my Q-Loop Jorginho Bling Az deck?
Tell us about the Q-Loop Jorginho Bling Az deck.
You wouldn't get it. It's for the higher minds.
See, I have the same frustration with Q-Loop as I do with Ayuko, which is whenever I put Q-Loop in a deck and I play it 10 times, I never see the Q-Loop. So I play 3 of it and I still never see it. And then I have one game where I see like all 3 in my opening hand. And that's just the reality of me shuffling a deck in Netrunner, unfortunately.
I just need to drop a little something from here. お前に Q-Loop の力を見せる.
How do I change the names, Nick? Which boxes? Do
Uh,
I literally edit the boxes in OBS? Or is there a...
On the left-hand side, there's left player name and right player
Oh,
name,
okay.
which is the best way to do it. All right, so I am playing a lat. I'm not going to ask any questions about the AUCO you're playing.
Okay, cool. That's great. This is the first time I'm ever playing this list. But it's Ayuka. They all
Fun.
kind of do the same thing until
It's
they
a
don't.
very standard lat. It's Anacam lat. It's his ID says draw a card. Anacam says draw a card, and that's basically all you need to play Netrunner. If you just draw lots of cards, you get to look at them all, and that means you're having fun. Let's see what we get.
Ooh.
What's it going to be, Mr. Egg?
You know what, Chad? I think we can do better.
I also know we can do better than this. This is an amazing card to have early, just always. This is a one of it. Don't really know why it's in here. And the rest don't really need. I want engine. Just like when I play AUCO.
I want engine.
Yeah.
You can't have it. I want it. Okay.
So, how to deal with the mystery of the egg. What are the best tells for what an egg is? Obviously, if you see end of the line, you're going to assume they have Oppo. There are also some other tells, like if you look at their money, looking at the amount of money they like to sit on, or some economic cards they have will tell you quite a lot about what you might be facing. So if you see a regolith, I'd say that's a very good sign that you're coming up against a measure response AUCO, because they want to be on 10 credits minimum, so they can play at least double.
Yeah,
measure.
Megalith is only run by the measured response variant.
But they also sometimes play bigger ice because they have access to more money, so it's worthwhile. All right.
Okay.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun. So we're gonna draw a card. Like a lot of outcomes. Has this been the opening play for all three of our games here? We're gonna hand say a card into the archives.
So original, this guy.
Learn from the best.
We're all individuals.
And this is the mystery of the egg, is every time they start the same way, you don't know what you're coming up
As
against.
soon as you pick up this Alco identity, you become part of like the Pluribus hive mind.
That's why we're gonna use the Royal We for the rest of this game. We're gonna draw a card.
The thing I feel very confident about AUCO is you should always play 3 hands A.
Nope, this one.
I think you should always play 3 hands A, because it is a way that you can trigger your ability without interacting with the other person.
I like it. I would have
and then we'll ice hard.
previously. I would have said that's absolutely wrong. Now that Sting is gone, I think it's slightly more correct.
It's much more likely to get you that starting velocity you
Yeah.
need, right?
You have 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So, if I draw a card, play 2 cards, and then make a run, I'll be cooking.
Unless you take a damage. Or trash a card.
That's true. Those things could happen. I'm going to first draw a card. It's not the
Why
card we're
don't,
looking for.
why don't you play all 3 of the transfers?
I thought I'd slowly squeeze that. Then I'm going to install Anacam 3.
And a count transfer.
Then I'm going to make a run. Now, do I just want to poke at HQ, or should I just be getting set up? I want to make a run because I want to do enough things. So I'm going to make a run on HQ.
May the vibes be with you.
If I steal an agenda and you do 2 damage, I'll have exactly 3 cards, and so will you. That'll be very funny. It's not. It's a Samak. Good to know.
That's good because if you stole an agenda, it would have ruined your lap.
Almost. And then lastly, I'm going to play a stone ship. Oh my gosh, I have 4 cards. I'm going to draw a card because you don't have any chance of spin
He
doctoring.
wants to be you.
Cool.
Okay.
And we're good. We'll draw a card.
What do you think is thematically happening when Lat is drawing a card off matching the corpse hand size?
So he's an
tax
ethical
pro?
freelancer. So he's helping the corporation out by understanding their HQ. Maybe?
Like he's doing a little bit of work for
what
them.
my vibe was, but like he wants to like kind of get level with.
He's aligning with their corporate values and profiting off it.
Yeah, so he wants to meet in the middle with the corp.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meeting in the middle representing.
He's towing the company line and then just getting his paycheck at the end of the day. You know?
That's kind of
like, yeah.
but, like, it's
So
also
what you're
not-
saying is he's just a wage worker.
He's just a regular Joe, just like us. You know?
So that's his working class story right there.
We should all play lat now. We should all play lat in HP. Now that we've counted that. Click 1. We're gonna draw another card. Click 2. We're gonna answer again if it ain't broke. And we'll throw that in the bin.
2 in the bin.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
And then another Alco counter critically. Click 3 will ice a neutral server. You're probably not running transfers in this, are you? Are you? It's yours.
I'm a lad.
You would have already seen them if you were selling transfers. It's open hand at least.
I don't think that's how
No, that's how you
shuffling a deck of cards works.
Just no, because like literally on turn 1 his HQ was open. So if you had a transfer in your first 4 cards,
That's
you
true.
would have already seen it. So
Yeah.
there's only 2 cards.
I just
Yeah, I
have
would.
such a foreboding feeling. It's your turn.
You have 3 cards. You like to give me a challenge. What are we going to do about this? If I draw, play, then we'll be even. We'll both be happy. We'll both be winning. But maybe we can do something else instead. Now, that very much could be the Semek that I saw. So running HQ is nice because I will get to see... I might see the Semek again, and that might tell me something. Also, running archives. But then if you wouldn't Hansei agendas. It would be very bold to Hansei agendas and not have a solution for them at the same time.
I did that a lot in my game.
However, it has got him to the threshold of 2 counters. So I have to ask myself the question, would I be more... I think you would have tried to build out a server faster if you could. So it's more likely they're in archives. So first click, I'm going to run archives.
Damn. He actually thought his way into it properly. Yeah, congratulations. You see a petty cash and a blood in the water.
I will take the blood.
That I just felt I could throw in there without any consequences.
Ooh.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That was free.
Archives like that.
Damn.
Then I will...
Oh, he knows me.
It's beautiful.
That's truly the mark of a great Netrunner relationship.
But no, your hand size is all fucked up.
Kind of, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't play an event this turn.
Just run into that anemone.
Yeah, what he said.
I think I do have to accept I'm not going to meet hand size here. So then second I will draw. Then I will install a simul chip for 1. And then I'll play everyone's favorite unbanned card, Creative Commission, to gain 4 credits. Net. And then I draw a card from Anakam, getting me back to the wonderful 5 in hand. And a good 5 it is.
All right.
Over to you.
We'll take advantage of our hard-earned Alco counters, and we will draw 3 cards. Let's have a good look at it. Oh, that's 4 cards. That is my first game loss of the day. Apologies. So that's going in the bin. These 2 are going in hand. But it's fine because we've got a mandatory draw.
Yep.
And using that information to inform your trash. Noted. How interesting.
So, without further ado, we'll install this card here, install this card behind the ice, and then do we install a 3rd naked remote chat? I just don't know anymore. I think let's throw down. One of those. Cool.
All
It's
right.
all over to you.
3 cards in hand again. You do like giving me a challenge.
I
Now,
love
I'm
giving
going to
you a
use my expertise here and say
Nothing equals
card you
defense
trash
or lives.
could be an agenda.
Mhm.
It's reasonable. Could be Regenesis in the remote. No FUT res at the end of turn, which slightly decreases that chance, I think. But they would be naked. What are we going to do here? Is 3 cards achievable? Not super achievable. I think I should be running some cards. So click 1, I'm going to install an Azamat,
Oh,
which I am very glad to have drawn off the top of my deck last turn.
oh.
Click 2, probably best I make sure Genesis isn't online, so I'll run Archives.
Okay, we'll res a spin doctor.
Cool.
Suddenly your life just got a whole lot better.
This is nice, because
we
now I
are
don't
off
have
the spin
to...
dock.
I force you to use the spin, and also I don't have to then go look at the spin.
So, face down card in a hand set.
Cool.
Back into R&D.
That petty is still in the bin, right?
It is, yeah.
Cool. And the thing I'm worried about is he's got 15 credits, which, say he reses 2 pieces of ice, maybe they're 3 cost. I've seen a Semak. That would get him down to 9 credits. And 9 credits is kind of the range where you might expect someone to be playing a double measured response. So, Azamat run, then let's try and get some Azamat. Oh, you've got more cards now. That's cool. Let's get some more Azamat value. I'll run this card.
You see him Moonpool.
I am going to spend 2 from Azamat and 1 credit to trash that. And then for my last click, I will draw a card and hope that you don't have another Spin Doctor behind there. Am I good to draw?
Yes, you are.
Lat is a happy man and he draws for the end of his turn.
Cool. Alright then. So mandatory draw then. So we're going to spend the petty cash now.
Worrying amount of money. But it also means that I'm probably not going to see Blood War.
Cool. We're then going to fire off humanoid resources.
Oh.
This is interesting. All right.
So 3 clicks. We'll trash it, gain 4, and draw 3 cards.
Install measure response.
Ooh, delicious. Okay, so we're gonna have a good old shuffle of the hand. You should always do this as Alco because you'll be always drawing and always playing
That's
new
true.
cards.
I've taken to just watching people's hands and just saying like, you better be keeping like I don't care if this is bad.
No,
It's fine.
we've got to
Protect
sweaty
yourself
try
again.
hard in the wage workers.
Protect
know,
yourself
actually-
against sharks. Always shuffle your hand. So we will install.
Whoa, this doesn't look very fun.
And then
Operation.
not to play any operations today.
Interesting.
Thank you. We'll just instead trash 2 cards, and we're all good.
All right, now
on humanoid gets so much worse without a third player.
It's so
whatsoever.
true. It's so true.
It's like 2 clicks to a shooter, which is kind of just like playing predictive planogram twice. It's like fine.
and you had to protect it on the table.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do? You've got 5 in hand.
I mean, at the very least, you're advancing
I can
through your
match that.
deck, which, as we know, Alco doesn't do.
I
Yeah, I've already gotten as much value as Nick got in his last game.
You already got the 2 fires?
No, I got 1 fire and a humanoid.
Oh, there you go. Don't think that counts, but it's close.
First click, I'm going to draw.
Mhm.
Oh, I wanted that card. I
That's
manifested
why I
it,
put it on top of you.
and now it's here. Second click, I will install Coalescence and take the money, which is
Yep.
net 2.
It feels so good to have Azimat installed against Alco.
Yeah.
Unless you're Alco.
Yeah.
Third,
I did manage to lose with it in Worlds though.
You're not posing any threat right now. So, third, I will install SMC.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Mew from Anakam. And I have a click left. What am I doing? I guess I will take a credit because a credit is a card in this wonderful game of Netrunner. I draw from that.
Cool.
Over to you.
All right, and we're drawing. And we're installing, and installing, and installing. All yours.
I think I know what kind of deck. No, wait. There's no way you can have all the influence for that. Presenting very much as, maybe not presenting as a fully op deck. No, I'm just misreading the table. But I was wondering. I wonder if there could be big deal in here, but I don't think that would be
Yeah, I think
particularly good. You'd have to get a FUT to like 3 counters and then big deal out of Fuji.
I think if you're big dealing, your primary win con is scoring. I don't think big deal is part of your kill con, but I think probably easier ways to live your
All right,
life.
you've got 3 cards in
Chat, the
hand.
best thing you can do when your opponents are like mindlessly speculating on you having a big deal in your Alco deck is just smile.
Just nod.
Just grin
Yeah, maybe.
eye
it's
to
a
eye,
big deal,
you know,
yeah.
like just to show that, oh no, you found my secret.
So let's do.
Did you see
much
the
do I like
big deal
what I've got
Nebula
here?
stream that I did yesterday?
I did not see your big deal nebula stream. Like,
Oh.
I have to check that out at
You
some
have
point.
to check it out.
Check that out on DullBulb,
Yeah.
on youtube.com/DullBulb.
DullBulb.com.
Yeah, it is youtube.com/DullBulb. You can see the big deal kill combo is crazy. It says in here. But here,
Okay.
there's more mandatory viewing for you.
What
Which
is
is
going to be best?
Big deal
here?
Nebula. It's decked up to episode 3.
Now,
Yeah, this one's for you.
The bot is still up.
I want to play this, but I don't need this. I don't need that to win. So I shouldn't be too precious about it. Let's do click 1. Yeah, click 1. I'm going to play O'Clock.
Yep. Where are we going?
Wow, let me get the credits first. Then we'll think about it.
Slow down.
So I think this is Samak,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what the other one is.
Mm-hmm.
What would I rather come up against? And what do I think you would defend more against?
Well, you can produce the answers for anything.
Because I think this is a good thinking point. So if Samak was your best thing to put something behind, I don't think you would have this much money. And I think I'm more interested in finding the card that's behind the scary piece of ice. So therefore I'm going to overclock here into this one because it's probably not Samak. It might just be Samak as well. And or instead.
We
But
good?
yes.
You can fix us.
Yep.
We'll res the
It's a Samak. I will use 2 money from Overclock to
Mhm.
pop SMC to go and find that one.
It was on the bottom.
a
Taking you ages.
very respectable piece of ice.
I will spend 2 counters
Mhm.
to get to strength. Then I'll pay 1 to break the 1 subroutine.
We're accessing? Could be an Urtica.
We are accessing.
Okay, it's not an Urtica.
You should have spent
But I-
4 by now, right? Because what it cost.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
one
your
for propel.
SMC credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Bladderwort.
That's interesting that you have that.
Yep.
It is free with the Azamat and Overclock right now, but it's whether I want to go threaten the other card, which I know is also behind a Samak, so I could just send it. I think it is best that I take this down. I'm going to do so.
The thing about running Bladderwort,
And then I draw from Anakin.
Oh. Using a full overclock and it being a good card and getting it.
So that was click 1.
I mean, the thing about running Bladderwort in like a high credit ceiling deck is that like there will be a point where the runner's just like, okay, you've got so much money, I'm not even going to bother with this.
Yeah.
I've got better trash targets, so it will just sit there accumulating lots of money for you.
Yes, the parity is very good if you just leave it empty. If it's behind
Mhm.
ice and you spend 2 cards and 4 credits to res 1
Mhm.
credit a turn, most of the time you're not stoked with that if that's all the value you're getting.
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of like the pad campaign thing, and that is actually a good card if you can have it take the whole game not behind ice. But as soon
Totally.
as you've dedicated anything to protecting it, you've over.
I think so. I want to go touch that card, but I'm also kind of happy not doing that. Although there was one face down in archives, and you've locked it off, which could be a Regenesis play. So maybe I should go check something out. Let's see. That's 1. Do I think I'm wanting to get into the Regenesis? I think it might just be a Samak. So I could deal with that. But yeah, let's do that. 2, I'm going to run here.
So we're going to res a white space.
Oh,
So a great lesson off this is if you're the runner has seen an ice in your hand and you've got another ice in there, it's a great thing to just slam it down straight away so you can play with their expectations there a little bit.
yeah.
This is going to be real awkward for you.
So my options here could simulchip the SMC.
Ooh.
I hate salvage playing SMC.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I think I just take the penalty here.
Even if you salvage with SMC, can you afford to go fetch anything? Probably not.
I could get Unity and have 0 credits.
Awesome. That does play around the subroutine. Is that what we're thinking about?
I mean, I also will want to get through this server at some point. So part of me doesn't hate it. But I think there are better things I can do with this SMC. Oh, I can also just go get Coalescence.
Yeah, it's actually fair.
And go up 4 so that you don't end up up?
Yeah, because I haven't trashed a program.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have, though.
You can trash SMC.
So I can't trash Coalescence.
Yeah.
Then I think I just have to take the loss of 3. Yeah. It's happening.
Okay.
That ends the run.
Mhm.
Third click. Maybe 3, 4. Doesn't feel great. I think third click, I'm going to run Archives.
Yep, seems fair. Here's a Semac.
And I'll take the 3 on that.
Taking the... Oh, yeah, because you've got 6 in hand, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That Anakin was really annoying to have to
Coming
take
in?
off. Yep.
Here is a virus and a Fuji.
So I'll take the Fuji. Taking 2 more damage.
Oh, dear.
Cool.
And I have a click left.
Hey Nick, what happened to your cards in hand and your 8 credits? Your 8 credits and your cards.
I'm going to place a chip
Oh!
and draw 4.
Very nice. Cool.
There's probably a better way to do that. With getting, could you have squeezed a lateral somewhere?
Oh, yeah, probably. But it's happened.
Okay. Well, so let's talk about decisions. Here's a cohort that I definitely wanted to lure you into this server so that you wouldn't have enough money to get in here. I'll be honest, I don't think I quite power gamed it to the thought that you'd think this was a Semac and run this because you thought it was better than a Semac. But I do usually tend to follow the logic that new server equals better thing.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. I feel like Declan's absolutely right. Under no usual circumstances would I install Bladderwort behind ice, but this was definitely a bait. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take that with us somehow.
Cool. So we're going to trash a card. We're going to get a counter. We're going to get 2 credits. And then we're going to get a card. Draw. And then I'm going to measured response you anyway.
Cool. I will take
Because tempo.
4.
Yep.
Which includes an event. So I draw a card.
Very nice.
Oh.
And
You
then...
get a counter?
Yep, we do. And then we will install and advance and score a Blood in the Water.
There we go.
Easy life.
Over to me.
Yep,
You've got 2 cards in hand.
that I do.
Now, as long as I don't make a successful run, then I don't have to worry about measured response. Which honestly is probably a pretty good line here, is I just need to touch an agenda, probably, now. Although there might be Regenesis. First, let's draw. Second, I will draw. Yeah. Third, I will... draw. And then last, I'll play the top decked Creative Commission.
Damn, really used to are.
Excuse me 1 second. Measured response does meat damage. I'm not entitled to this outcome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only net damage?
Yeah.
Whenever you do damage.
It's just damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the hostile architecture decks that also.
Oh, smart.
All right.
That's another very
yeah, that is-
I have 3 in hand, so nothing special happens. Over to you.
Okay. Cool. I'll blow my alco counters before we trash the cohort. Cool. And then we're going to trash that.
Which one was that?
That was not one of the 3 that you used Ayuko with.
That's fine. Like, you don't know what any of those cards were, so we're good.
No, but no.
Oh,
it-
shoot. Yeah, sorry.
Trash, yeah.
Yeah,
He does have the cohort trash as well, which is
Oh, Lord. Sorry, I'm thinking too many steps ahead because I'm too smart.
that's probably it, yeah.
Now, the thing I'm not feeling good about is I lost 2 short gamble,
Yeah.
2 spec works,
And
and I've used 2 creative commissions.
That's probably fine.
So I might spend a few turns
You
clicking.
got Dick Knack in here or anything like that?
Nope.
Did you say dick knack?
No, but that's a very funny thing to say.
Okay, well, anyway.
But also, I know there's a measured in the bin. So, worst is 2 measured.
That's probably true, yeah.
Just off the bat, I don't think I took my 2 credits there from the cohort yet, so I'm just going to pop those in if that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll allow it.
Have
cool.
you done your mandatory?
No.
Judge. His kneecaps.
Did you also draw for cohort? Oh, yeah, because it just replaces. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So we will.
It was cool to see a tempo measured that was like not just because I might hit some cards out of your hand that you wish you had, but because now I can actually score this agenda.
Install in reds.
Oh,
Yeah,
the doctor's here.
The doctor is in. And then we'll install 2 cards.
Over to me.
Yep.
3 in hand. You like being on 3 in hand, don't you?
I mean, it's very convenient for me, generally speaking. Also, it limits your options, right?
Yeah.
There's no sense in playing with a full hand if you don't have to.
1, I'm going to play the Golden Ritual, which is draw 4 cards.
1, 2,
3, 4. Love that. I think it's going to be... I don't think I have to worry about that right now. So 2 is going to be gamble for 4 credits. 3 is going to be Unity for 3. And then, although, I don't know.
Getting it back to sandwich ship must be kind of tempting if you just let it be lost.
I was more thinking that, yeah, I guess, does it earn you more than simultaneous
No,
coalescence?
it doesn't, but
yeah.
if you have to lose something to damage anyway.
I was more
sometimes
thinking that if white space is the only code gate here,
you just tank the 3 every time.
yeah, and if I run through it 3 times, I save myself a click.
No, you lose 9 if you run through it 3 times
As opposed to spending 2 each time.
So
I lose it.
you should only be paying 1 each time if you're.
Oh, yeah,
playing
true.
properly.
Yeah. Is it 6 or less?
6 or less. So at the moment,
Like,
you would need more.
if it helps you, I think I'm going to say, like, with this many ice on the board, there's a high likelihood it's not the only code gate.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am just 1 credit off of.
I always back your choice for installing
just-
a code gate breaker.
Is this your last click now?
Yes. So what I should have done before I installed Unity, when I install Unity, I trash this, and then I'm just going to flicker back a Coalescence because it saves me a credit.
Sounds good.
Gives me 4 more, and then I will last click run here. I'll pay 1 to break the relevant subroutine because I don't need to worry about the other one, and then I will.
It was an easy mark. Doesn't that bring you shame?
I don't hate that.
I mean, it's easy mark is fine.
Isn't that just but isn't it always that unless you have knick-knack?
You should have knick-knack in your eye.
Better
This deck-
knick-knack
this
than
deck
dick.
can play it. That's my game.
Okay, cool. I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to advance 3 times and score a Regenesis.
I thought it might be, but I kind of think I had to just accept that this might happen.
Ooh.
And we are at 6 puntos. All yours.
So the reason why I feel okay about letting this window open is that I don't think your deck is playing hybrid release amongst everything else we're seeing.
Oh,
If possible, but
There's also Moonpool.
yeah, like there are ways to fast advance, sure, but that also requires you to be like a bit flooded with agendas
Yeah, so
to then do that.
You should
So
probably make sure that is not the case.
yeah, but as in I can like have a window.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, He's not plugged now, so 6 hidden credits. Probably.
So what are we going to do? You've got 4 cards in hand. Let's do I think you'll be able to score something out right now? There's a good way to check that out. First, I'm going to... Yeah, I don't play that. First, I'm going to draw a card. Just sometimes you draw exactly the card you wanted. Second, I'm going to play Cataloger for 2.
Very nice.
Third, I will run R&D.
Note that I do have a spin doctor, in case that changes anything.
Um,
Because he's got a cataloger.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, sorry. I've got the catalog.
I'm still going to do it.
Okay. I'm gonna let you, crazy son of a bitch.
I will just look at the top card. That stays where it is. And then last click, Is that crazy?
Have you used your Azimats yet?
I have not. Oh yeah, I can go kill the spin. Yeah, I'll go kill the spin.
Okay, I'll pop the spin.
Cool.
We're getting.
Goodness.
We're getting. It's got to be cohort. It's got to be measured.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Figuring that I had the Azmat credits, I should have gone for the spin first. But then the cataloger wouldn't have.
You could have controlled my draw a little bit.
Also, I didn't
Probably
worry.
a nice thing to happen right now, you know. So I don't know. Pray tell, there was like a hybrid on top of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, happily there was one in my hand.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah. I felt like I just had a little bit too little money early.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to basically play one of the spec works when it didn't feel great, just to get a little bit more of a boost of money. And then when I took the damage, I just took all the worst damage.
So a version of this list came 12th or 13th, I think, in the New Year's Showdown, and it runs one measure. Just the one measure. Yeah. No, I think my best thought is it's trying to do a bit of everything, which I know is generally like not an accepted wisdom, but I think in a deck with as many play paths as Alco probably has like a little bit more stock. Like, you know, maybe you can go for this tempo play that I did in the early game. You can get out of a Genesis, you know, and if the runner overextends against that, you can recycle measure and just go, you know.
Now, when you said it came 12,
yeah,
was that it didn't make the cut? Or
no, it made cut, yeah.
And then got knocked out early?
Yeah.
I wonder if there might be a reason.
Once things are open deck list, seeing that one measured is so different.
It's huge, isn't
it?
Two measured. I have been like thinking about like cutting a couple of things for a second.
Not that I really played too much around it. It did mean that knowing that there was one measured, if I knew there was one measured, there would have been times where I'd be like, oh, I should just match you on 2 cards. But I was like, oh, I probably want to make sure I still have 4 just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there could be another measured in hand, there could be one on top of the deck. So I wanted to close out those lines. But yeah, it's
Funny Fan 321 asks why we no check archives. Critically, why we no check archives during the Regenesis turn.
I had accepted that there was a possibility that you'd be able to do that. I could go do it, but it felt like I was better off setting up, because if I can, for example, find Cataloger, ideally I was hoping to get you to res something here. That was my other thought, is if I pressure R&D, you'll be like, I don't want to lose, maybe you res. Exactly.
Big eyes, huge.
Which changes a lot for, then you literally can't square a hybrid.
One hedge you can do if you want to play around, I don't mention it during the game because I want to let you play, but you can run, if they have Spin Doctor and they're threatening measured, you just start the turn with running Spin Doctor and see if they flinch. Because they can, that's their last chance to get rid of the Fuji from the bin.
Yeah.
So if they don't get rid of their face downs.
Yeah, had you run the Spin Doctor, there's a good chance I probably would have shuffled it back in. Because also I had a second Fuji in hand that I was willing to like potentially throw away on another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like it looked like the path to winning was going to be try and just hold out the board, but I just couldn't seemingly do it that well on that turn. Although forgetting that, I can just propeller, and in fact, yeah, I think it made sense that I took the 3 when I ran archives that time, because I could have just paid for propeller, and I had the symbol chip to bring it back, but the maths on Semek Salmon with propeller doesn't feel amazing. That it's like you can go through twice. And that's
going through twice for 2 credits is so
yeah.
It's just like, it's pretty heartbreaking when you're playing Alco and you don't have that much ice in your hand, and you're like hoping that your Samak is going to be somewhat resilient, and then Propeller comes down, and the next 2 things you're putting down that server are getting broken for 1.
And here's the other thing: I didn't find the transfers.
Oh no!
The transfers would have
they were in there,
and also obviously
Actually, all the
compilation.
influence was just not drawn.
I'm so
Not a single.
I'm so lucky.
I drew a pinhole, and it was a card in my hand that I lost to damage. So yeah, I played a 1 influence. You're right there.
Do we have time for another game?
I don't see why not. What's the
I
time?
feel like we do. It's not bad. Later.
It is 9:09. Oh, we've got loads of time. So I am now
I'm
relegated to.
Okay. Can I play this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if you want a different kind of deck, we've got a pretty regular value Maggie and a classic Sable.
Not had much
Or
experience
you can
with Maggie.
play the Vampire Hosh.
We've seen our share of Vampire Hosh, and I'm not an honor player, so I could just Padmet this.
I would say it's worth
So people love Padma.
it's worth playing Vampire Hosh because
It's really
it's
fun.
very different.
But is Padma Alco really going to be a great time for Padma? I don't
think
know
you
if
just-
it is, right?
It's very likely you just get blown out.
Yeah.
And it will actually be
Yeah,
fun
that's
or
true.
interesting to watch.
Okay, let's
Oh,
get our girl Sable, because I'm sorry, I'm just not.
But you just lose the.
Whoop.
Oh, we should check. Let me just check through some of the cards because
It's not like that bad of a matchup. It's just like if you're losing it, it's hard. Like if you're constantly chunking damage on the FUT,
cool. You have a fencer in there. You might
Very
want
nice.
this card.
or if you just draw poorly as Padma, this deck will just win very quickly.
We got here.
It's your 5 token.
Yep, this could not get any more reg.
Oh, got nothing interesting. That's what you want to see.
I mean, it's all interesting. It's all good stuff.
Actually, the best blue deck.
Oh, so wait, you do spell. Wait.
You know, Bravado is a really interesting, very well balanced card.
Oh yeah, it's almost as interesting as Carpe Diem and also Clean Getaway
Let's-
and also Overclock.
Listen, young one, let me tell you about a card back in the day called High Stakes Job. And like, oh, High Stakes Job. It was everyone's dream of card. You would pay 6 credits to run at least a double iced server. And if you did it, you would get like, I think 14 credits back.
Wow.
It was no, it could have been 12. I think it was probably 12. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm employing hyperbole there. And like Bravado is just a playable high stakes job. So every time I play it, I think it's like I'm playing high stakes job right now.
Bravado having no risk attached to it at all is very funny. It's not even like run an unraised ice.
I mean,
that requires some kind of like actual bravery, like kind of.
the risk is this could be a Saisentan. It just could always be a Saisentan.
Yeah,
It's always a fucking Saisentan when I'm just trying to get set up.
The average use case is just like, oh, I was gonna run this anyway, but I'll just bravado it with all the bravado of wet fart. I'm just gonna break everything.
I think there's a cool card I can imagine right now, which is kind of like the word bravado, but it would be make a run on a server protected by ice. Like resolve bypass each piece of ice, but resolve one subroutine of your choice on each piece of ice.
Oh,
So I think then it's like a cool like
That would be interesting.
opposite to boomerang
yeah.
thing, where boomerang you want to have 3 end run subroutines on, for example, spiderweb, because it's anti-boomerangable. But then it becomes if you have a card which just has 1 subroutine, then just as end the run, it stops a card like that. So for a white space, for example, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna like get 3 for free because I'm rich, or I'm gonna lose 3 because of the condition. And then it's like you're charging in, but you're you're kind of brute forcing it. Maybe it should be called brute force, but I think that's also a card.
Don't play that card
brute
before
force hack.
red.
Yeah. Wait, brute. Oh,
Brute Force Hack is indeed a card, yeah.
But it has hyphens between all of
I
them.
don't remember what
As
any
an,
of it
it's a
does.
double. As an additional cost to play this event, spend a click. D-res a piece of ice that has a res cost of X or lower.
I'll keep this.
Yeah, me too.
So
Mandatory
2
draw.
clicks and the cost of a card to D-res it.
Hunt save of you.
Ugh.
Trashing you. Getting 1 counter.
Mhm.
Install. Over to you.
Okay, great. So let's roll mark. 1-2 is Archives, 5-6 is HQ. And it's HQ today.
It's always HQ.
Click 1 is Transfer.
Yeah.
Can you use one of the rollable dice for marks, please?
Okay.
Cool. Oh, sure.
These ones on the left side.
Q. Click 2 is Transfer.
Oh, sure.
Have we got tags, by the way?
Yeah,
Or?
the yellow dice.
Okay, good. Cool, thanks.
You see fun.
Also gonna grab myself an extra click while I'm there. Yeah, kill him, please. And I will take 3 credits to cover the cost. Yep. And then put my tags to 2. Click 3. I mean, it'd be rude not. You know what? I'll install Carmen.
Okay.
That cost me 3. Click 4, I'll run that server.
Okay. I will res some maximum.
Yep. Very good. Click 5, I will. Install Open Market.
Got 1 card in hand.
Yep.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
I don't think he's got shit.
I'm going to res and use
I
humanoid
have made a terrible mistake.
to draw 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the threat though, so you're fine.
Yeah. He could have a Blood in the Water, though.
But he
Install.
can't advance it now.
There you go.
Install.
He's humanoided.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And I can't.
You can't play petty cash on
play
the bin.
petty cash.
No.
No, not at this stage.
Doing
sadly.
with this.
But you
Yeah.
can play it from
Can play man, that's fine.
Mhm.
Because it's all 1 action, but I will play no question. Okay.
Cool. All right, let's take some open market credits. So we'll put 5 on there and 1 in my pool.
Mhm.
Cool. Roll mark.
Yep.
Which ones are the rollable ones?
Yeah.
These guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. And that's R&D today.
Okay.
Click 1 is draw. Two is draw. Three is draw. 4 is install another open market with credits from the first one. Cool. Back over to you.
Sure. I will use co-op
Yeah.
to trash 1 card.
Mhm.
Game 2. Draw. Gain a Oko counter. Use my 2 Oko counters to look at the top 3. Trash. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Get the other 2. And then mandatory draw. I'm going to petty cash.
Very nice.
2 credits. First click is Hunt Save Review. Gain 5. trash this. Gain a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Install. Where's FUT?
Very nice.
Over to you.
Cool. We're going to take our open market credits. We're going to roll some mark. There we go. We're going to go on R&D again.
Sure.
Cool. Click 1, we're going to draw. Click 2, we're going to draw. Click 3, we'll install Hermes.
Yep.
Click 4, we'll run R&D.
Okay.
Grab our extra click this time. Let's have a look. Ooh, that can die.
Trashing measured, okay.
Yep. Trashing measured response. And click 5. We will install an alarm clock.
Sure.
Now that you know in open deck list that there's one measured response and now it's trashed off the top and there's no spin doctor, how different do you feel?
You're right. This is fair. This is fair.
I'm going to use cohort to trash this. Gain 2. Draw a card. Gain a counter. Then I'm going to use my 2 alco to look at the top 3.
I feel like I should somehow make room for a second measured response.
Trash 1.
It's probably one of the humanoids in one of the scatter fields.
And then mandatory draw.
Humanoid measured response is cool because you could humanoid install it on the water, measured response them down to 0 cards, and then score.
Install.
Which would be annoying because if they had one left card, you
Install.
just kill them. But
Spend 2 on trashing this open market.
Yep, seems good. Yeah, I'd probably let those tags hang for too long.
Over you.
Cool. So we're going to put these over here. We'll run HQ with our alarm clock.
Okay.
would you like a mark?
Oh, we will put a mark down first, actually. That's the point. It's HQ.
Unless there goes another capture on that. I will res scatter field.
Sounds good. We'll pay 2 clicks to bypass it.
Okay.
Cool. And then we'll get a click back and access 1. Cool. That's nice. Then we'll take an open market credit, like we probably should have done. Click 3. We'll draw. Four will draw. And then 5 will remove a humble tag.
Okay.
Cool. All yours.
Cohort trashes 1, gains counter, gains 2. Actually, no. Cohort flips. Mac face up. Puts an advancement counter over here.
Yep.
And then mandatory draw. I'm going to advance, score out longevity seal.
Okay. We'll get a Hermes trigger.
I do my triggers first.
Yeah.
I will choose to trash 1 card from HQ, get a counter, shuffle back, face down, measured, and I guess Hansei is probably a reasonable pick. Doing 3 damage.
Yep.
It's going to be these ones.
Great shots, both of
Holy,
those.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Now you can do your triggers.
Yep, we'll bounce the ice in for a pot, which you're already going to reinstall, I imagine.
I will install that here.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Okay.
And that's another counter from the FUT damage.
Let's roll Mark. That's archives today.
Sure.
We won't be triggering alarm clock yet. We will be drawing a card, so we don't die to a Fuji. Let's do some turn planning.
Okay. Could just alarm clock it.
Let's draw a card. Let's boomerang the scatter field.
Okay.
Cool. Then let's transfer.
Sure.
Cool. Boomerang through it. Steal your money. Okay, very nice. Shuffle it in. Let's run it far.
No as.
Cool, crashing.
Okay. First, I'm going to use my Elko.
Oh, my tag should be at 2, sorry.
Trashing. One here. For these two. Then Cohort is going to
Yeah. The more I think about like the write-up of this deck list when I built it, it's not necessarily meant to threaten measured as like a final win condition. It's just part of the process, really.
Yeah, it's just like up that. It's just
It's just you're going fast, you're scoring hard, and then once you hit the threats, you'll probably have shuffled it back in, and things might be a little bit dicier.
Yeah, and then mandatory draw. I'm just going to install, over here.
Okay, great. Let's roll Mark. We're HQ.
Yep.
To be honest, I don't love it, but sure. We'll not alarm clock.
Okay.
Click 1, we'll draw. There is very definitely a Genesis happening here, but I seem somewhat powerless to stop it.
It doesn't win me.
Two is getaway R&D,
Okay.
and we'll net 3 credits.
Okay, seeing 1.
That's great. You keep that. Freeze a Kurapira. And 4, we're just gonna run at this one and hope it's not an enemy.
That one, huh? It's a fly swatter.
Ah, I hate life. It's also the Regenesis, isn't it? It's your go.
Okay. I'm going to raise Bladder,
Oh,
which goes even and doesn't
Yep.
ping.
20.
Go here. Training gun, that's lovely.
Damn you, vanilla code gates!
Then decide if I can try and win by killing you somehow.
Or can you get the Regenesis fire off the cohort and then score blood in the water? Is that what we're going for here?
It would be cool if I can do that.
That would be very cool.
I'm going to turn a card face up with cohort, which is going to be a team.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Put the power counter over here. I'm not going to use Alka, because you know how to do that. And then I will mandatory draw.
So sad about this.
I'm going to show you a petty cache.
Mm-hmm. Wait, does that also invalidate Regenesis?
No, it's only entering archives, not
okay,
leaving
fair.
archives. And then I will advance for Genesis,
Yep.
revealing Fuji.
Very nice. I'll get my Hermes trigger and we'll put it on archives.
And last click, and install the card here.
Fine. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's roll mark.
Pretty well.
It's HQ.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you going to do about it, fucker?
don't even know anymore. What? Don't play ranked decks. They play too, like they reward skill too much.
Like playing transfer on turn 1. I can't believe I clawed my way out of that opening by the way.
like off a single humanoid as well. It's crazy.
A human that didn't even fully resolve. It was just good enough, I guess.
I just do not have the clicks for this. I need to draw cards. But no, I mean okay, it's only net 1 click. This feels like a trap. Let's run it. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
So we'll pay net 1 click.
Yep.
And we will access a card. Maybe we'll get a Hermes trigger off this.
You just die if this is the big one, do you?
Absolutely. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Understood.
Click 2, we'll draw. Click 3, we'll draw. Click 4, we are gonna pay Whole Thread.
Okay.
Let's go via archives and check the it should by all means be the cohort. There's what could that be other than like a second Regenesis that wins you a game?
Okay.
In which case it's not point penalty. Let's kill it. Let's kill the cohort.
Okay. That's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
You just can't win if cohort takes the whole game.
Exactly.
It's take the whole game so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one. Cool. All yours.
Okay. I will do Bladder Walk, gain a thing, do a ping.
Yep.
I will spend my Elko dollops. 1, 2, 3 to trash you.
I feel like I'm in crippling debt.
Mandatory. I'm going to do something pretty absurd. Petty cash from the bin.
Yeah, that's
Game
never
2.
good. Humanoid.
To gain 3.
Are we gonna install that blood in the water off the top of the deck and then
We're gonna try. Draw, draw, draw.
third card?
Let me think. Install. Unsay with you.
Nice.
And this. Give me another counter.
Mhm.
Like,
I realize I'm not playing this great here, but like maybe this doesn't need the second measured, you know? It's just going along nice and quickly.
I mean, when I draw it, I just win.
Yeah, right?
But I would like to draw it.
Archives.
That could have been if I drew blood in the water or measured with those three. If any of my startup turns or with the 3 from the
Yeah, you're having a great time.
thing, that was just instant win.
Click 1 will draw. I think we'll play sensibly now.
Also, I have to that's fine.
Yeah, that makes
All your
sense.
startup turns.
Click 2 will draw. Click 3 will draw. Click 4 will run archives.
Okay. Cards in hand 3.
3.
Okay. No action.
Mm-hmm.
You find these cards.
Yep.
You're dead.
I have 1 click left.
No, you're dead.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I got a
2 and 1, right?
No,
Oh, it's
it's
2-2. Yeah, sorry. God, long day. Here you go.
That's okay.
Good game.
GG.
It's not that I didn't realize it could be there, it's just that I briefly forgot what Fat said.
I should have said at the end of my turn I'm losing 5. I said it kind of at the beginning of your
Yeah,
turn,
yeah.
so maybe that was a bit of a tempo.
No, I just messed up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It is hard to keep track of all the sources of damage in this world.
I think once you get on a tilt with Alco, this is the thing, you can just stop making rational decisions or thinking straight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, my only runner loss at Worlds was when I was losing it against Alco. My mind was like playing tricks on me, dude.
You just get in the tunnel. It's like how I let you be in that blood in the water space 2 turns in a row, you know?
There were a couple of turns where you just were dead to any reasonable cards at the
exactly,
top.
right? Or like, I don't know, just letting the tags, like letting the tags stick as well.
And there was the turn where you knew that it was Vagenesis something or other.
And like,
you didn't quite interact. I think it was probably worth.
well, I mean, when I knew it was Regenesis, I did try to go for the Regenesis.
Yeah.
And I did successfully, in fairness, read where you put the Regenesis.
It was just the perfect ice for the situation.
Yeah.
It was, I could afford to res it and still fully advance it.
Yeah.
And
In my
also
mind, that
against
was that was a Semac. Everything was fine, and we were just going to go in and like get the Regenesis. Job done. You know.
Yeah.
Little did I know it was Fly Swatter.
Yeah, if I saw
You
this.
managed to find a class act, it might have helped.
Did you ever find Shibboleth or anything? Because my code gates were freaking unstoppable.
Even now, it taunts me.
Oh
Alright,
man.
we do have time for one more. It's 9:35.
I should go. Unfortunately, I have a fiance at home who has been away all week, and she'll be
You
wanting
have
me
one
to
more, Nick?
Yeah, I'll give you one more.
but
The Nick v Nick.
the nick off. Now, which of these decks is mine?
So who's now going to be the egg?
I will be the egg.
Very good.
To symbolize rebirth.
Is this your... Let's go to these, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Okay, thank you, stream. Thank you, chat. I hope everyone has a lovely evening. Thank you, Nix, for the games.
And don't
Bye,
forget to check out Declan streams like crazy as the deck doctor. So if you've got a bad deck or a deck that's kind of good, but you think it needs something more,
If you've had a
Like
good
a
idea,
prognostic
you're not
keyword, for
actually
example.
good at winning with your good idea. It may not be a bad idea. You should submit your deck to me on Discord. I'm just DullBulb on Discord as well. My YouTube channel is also called DullBulb. I live stream me fixing your deck, and then I also post it on YouTube, where you can see a little playlist, which is ignore the graphic design. Okay, that's temporary and will change, but the content is good. The content is good.
and wait, when you say you post it to YouTube, you don't actually create a separate video for it, do you?
I do, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The VOD I just leave up on the live stream page, but I also edit it and then post it separately.
crazy.
That was a lovely plug. Can I also plug something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if you are local to the London area or the southeast of England,
Or if you're in another country and you thought, I'd love to visit London.
or just want to generally get a sense of the UK competitive scene, come to the fabulous nation's capital and compete in the London District Championships on the 28th of March at the Brotherhood Games Cafe. You don't just have to come if you're a fan of Netrunner. You can come if you're a fan of traditional Greek food. They do a great souvlaki. Or if you're a fan of Latin pop icon Ricky Martin. Don't ask, just experience.
And this is the Brotherhood Games Cafe is the one in Bermondsey?
That's right, yeah.
Nice. I used to work around there, and they have a great shop there that does Turkish breads and huge pots of hummus.
Well, they have a dedicated streaming room for you, Nick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Flash.
exciting stuff. Yeah, that's
And you don't even need to be in London to attend this. Yeah, you can be from anywhere in the UK. And
Literally anywhere.
Anywhere in the world.
you should be
Yeah.
attending for all important events.
All the trains and planes come here.
Yeah, the king is here. Anyway, good night, guys.
See you later.
good night. All right, what's it going to be? What do you want to run with?
What do you want to run against, apart from Bad Polish?
I don't mind. Like, if you want to run the Sable again, then...
All right, let's go Padma.
All right, let's see it
I
happen.
don't care if she face plants. She's going to do it with style.
Let's see.
You know
how
what?
this
I'm going to
game
get
goes.
5 clicks against you, and this is going to work out.
Is this the matchup where you slam Bachelor as soon as you do it?
Oh, simple.
Is it good or is it bad? Difficult. No, it could be good. I'm going to stick with this.
Okie doke.
I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards.
I mean, I'm running an orchid
problem is,
here.
if
I'm the
I'm mulligan
protagonist.
it, I'll get 4 agendas, and I'll never see a Regenesis, I'll never see a cohort, and I'll never see any ice. So,
You know what? Under
This isn't
most
difficult.
circumstances, this would not be a great hand, but I'm going to keep it.
cool. All right, I will get started. I drop a turn.
It's actually not bad. I'm overly dissing this hand.
Let's go with install.
Ew.
Over to you.
Also, this is your Alco deck, right?
This is an.
Okay. I will
It may not be the same as it was before. But it could
install
be
a
the same.
mini.
It's pretty good.
Mini, sorry. I will install a Dr. Nuka.
Classic.
I will install a Hippocampic Mechanocytes, suffering immediate damage.
You
With
can
2
do
power
this.
counters
A
on it.
rigging up.
Yep, but my hand size is now a cool 7. That's the number that my hand size is.
Damn.
And
Look
then
at you. Power counters.
I'm going to draw cards.
Cool. Over to me.
Back over to you.
I'm gonna res a cohort guidance program
Sounds good.
for 1. I'm gonna res a second cohort guidance program.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're doing discussion.
You're allowed 1.
Then I'm going to trash a card from HQ for 2 from one of them and drawing a card. The other one will trigger. I will trash a card from HQ,
Take your damn counters.
gaining 2 credits. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this card.
Chat, do you see this?
This card. This gives me 2 counters.
Here went to bed. He didn't get to see
And then I'm
this.
going to use both counters to look at the top 3 to trash one of them. Let's trash. Let's trash this card, and then I mandatory draw 1. And now I have my turn. So let's do. Where's the card game? Install. Install. And then I'm going to res a thought.
Okay.
And they will gain a counter.
We'll take a counter on Mystic Mamie. Chat, we're going to try and draw our way out of this. Let's draw 3 cards. Let's play a strike fund, gain some credits. Oh, sorry, I'm going to use a Mamie counter for that, if that's okay. And then that should probably give us just enough to be trashing the cohorts and staying within a reasonable range. We could get oppoed, but we have enough money to just get ourselves out of it. So we're going to go ahead and trash both of those.
They are gone.
Yeah. And then we need to get rid of a card at the end of our turn. So we're going to... Yeah. Oh, no, I have a hand size of 7. What am I talking about?
Cool.
Cool.
Over to me.
Over to you.
Let's crunch these down. I'm going to drop a turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to insta one in your remote, insta one in your remote, and then I'm going to res and click a regolith once.
Ew.
Which is actually clicking for a credit.
There's some serious tempo going on here.
And then fuck ticks up.
Yeah. Okay, so Mamie gets her credit. Click 1 straight out of the gates. We're going to play Wildcat Strike. So, are we drawing 4 cards or are we gaining 6 credits? The reason we didn't do that last turn was because we needed the money, so it was too easy a choice for the corp. Now we want to make this choice as difficult as possible.
It is. Usually you should just say money.
The cards are money.
Kind of. I'm just going to say money.
Yep.
You don't have any drawing engine on the table, so I think drawing cards for clicks is just a pain.
Seems legit. Click 2. Let's play Spark of Inspiration.
Cool.
Let's get a whale, everybody.
I should have let you draw into...
And it's not a whale.
It's a Lobotoman.
It's a wolf. This does make things a little bit trickier because if there's a barrier, we are just not getting through there. It can break the barrier, but critically, it needs a second power counter in order to do so, and be able to function for the rest of the game. So, there's a couple of things we can do in this situation. We can run wildly at R&D and hope that it's not a Fuji, which, let's be honest, is probably the play here.
There's 2 spent. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we can't run it nice and hope that it's not a code gate. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Let's understand that I die with 5 cards in hand, with 4 cards in hand, if it's a Fuji, and draw a card on click 3. And then we're going to run wildly at R&D, putting a counter on Lobotoman. Cool. Let's access. That's Fuji, everybody. So we're getting rid of... I could have just...
So, 2 damage. Yep. I will spend 2 from that, which is actually 3. So it is the full 5. But it is 2 instances of damage. So I'll take a 2 counter. But you have points now.
Yep.
Good for you.
And that's the end of our turn. Oh, and I have a Mamie credit.
Over to me.
Yep.
I don't use Ayuko. I drop a turn.
Have I got a hybrid release?
I spend 3 on a Regenesis.
God damn it.
To get out of Fuji, but you die from the butt.
Yep. Should have jacked out.
That's it.
I
also drew into a measured, which was quite funny. I couldn't use it this turn, but it wasn't great ice, but it's good enough ice.
To be honest, yeah, we really should have not completed the run on R&D. I think that was probably the one.
Yeah, I think once you got to the point where you were last click running R&D, it's kind of like it's worth the value of the Padma, but also you weren't going to then use it, so you could have, I don't know, or there was like a longer game, but then you just needed a way to get through stuff. Although it turns out you could have just...
Yeah, I could have just broken it anyway.
Although it is actually, you do have to boost for strength.
Actually, here's the thing. You have 6 credits, so actually making you res the imaginary Semak Salmon is probably a good way to go on this.
Yeah, and also the only barrier you have to really worry about is Boto, because if you run into that, you get punished. Mm-hmm. Whereas Semak, oh, it's a barrier. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, Teddy Bola. Oh, okay, I'll just end the run.
I think this is a valuable lesson in playing like a criminal, even though you're a shaper.
But yeah, this is a really annoying piece of ice for you because you have to boost every time. So it's 2 each time.
Yeah,
when it costs me 2 to res.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's an amount of tax, although you get a counter for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's
exactly.
It's a little bit better than that for you.
Well, let's just pretend that didn't happen.
That was a speedy game to finish out. What was in my bin? Nothing really interesting. I don't know if I should have. I had Fuji, I had cohort, but, and I thought if I play all 3 down, you could like sure gamble, run, which is possible. And I think I kind of just had to accept that could happen because if I mulliganed, maybe I find 1 caught on a piece of ice, but the chances of that are quite unlikely. And if the ice is diviner, the interesting thing about diviner is they have to take the damage if they face check it. They can't go, oh, I'd rather it be end the run like Semak.
Right.
They have to accept it, and then if they get through, then they're like, well, I'm here now, so I might as well access. Whereas Semak is saying you're probably committing if you're doing this, and there could be something bad the other side. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, you're right. It does feel a little bit like Semak Light.
But I definitely prefer this version, which is the triple measured response one. It was playing 2 regolith. I've switched that to 3 because if you can cash out 1 regolith, that's your win con sorted. As in now you can afford all the cards. And then you just dawdle along from there.
Yeah,
it's just enough of a injection of cash.
Like, and have you played much with this? Like, do you find you ever use like the measured response as a tempo piece as much as you do for the end game, or?
I think I'd probably only consider it if I really thought there was a reason that there was something in their hand I needed to get rid of, or if I already had spare spin doctors around to be able to flush it back. It's one of those things of, if you're forced to use a spin doctor early to shuffle back an agenda or 2, then you've used one of them. So you can't use one for value because you kind of want to keep them around just in case. And if you're doing Regenesis, then you want to be able to have the option to say, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the agenda you're about to touch on archives. So there's that aspect, but it's also quite expensive.
True.
Paying 5, potentially costing them 8, but then there used to be a card where you pay 0 and the runner loses 4. So,
oh man, what a time to be alive.
What's this?
I'm so economic warfare. No, I'm so glad that card's gone.
Oh, I like that card. I thought it was interesting.
I mean, I never played Wayland
because it was
or CTM actually, for what it's worth. But,
because there's an interesting value analysis of what a runner credit's worth versus what are your credits worth.
True.
And it's interesting to have cards that remove credits because sometimes they do nothing. And this card in particular said if able, so if they didn't have 4, if they only had 3 credits, you couldn't play the card, or it would do nothing. And it was just interesting to have that as an option. And obviously also with income denial, it then means that you have options to say, hey, if you've got 8 credits, that might not be enough because there's this other card I could use in combination. So then it would be a case of, oh, if I've got 16 credit, if I've got 8 credits and 4 cards in hand, they're not going to triple, they could triple measured me. But if I have 12 credits and 4 cards in hand, they could economic warfare, do measure response, but you still be alive.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had 11 credits, then it opens up this line for them with a pretty specific combo of cards to say, if I play this, this, and this, I can get through.
And it's tough because I know that within a meta, like most runner decks can comfortably stay on like a 12 credit cushion, but only the best ones can consistently do that. And so when you have a card like Economic Warfare, it says if you're a garden variety runner deck that isn't top tier, then you're just gonna get crushed by something impressive, you know?
That's
like
fair.
I was never a big person on Economic Warfare, but like yeah, no, it's fair. It does make the math really interesting.
It's also nice,
albeit in such a painful way.
It's also nice though to just have choices in the game.
True.
And if you get to a situation where it's too easy for the corporation to be like, this will happen, and then I can do this, and I know I win. Which is where you started seeing like lap players playing a single Steelskin Scarring.
Oh yeah,
just because then they're on 6 cards in hand. If you take out 4 and you hit it, they now have enough to survive another hit, which would surprise you. But they only need 1 copy of it because they could just hold it in hand and know that when you do 4 damage out of a total 6, that's their odds that they survive for the follow-up, which is pretty cool. That's going to be it for the stream. Thanks all for the people that came along and checked it out. We played a bunch of Egg. We played only Egg, and it was pretty good fun.
Next week, Bacon Week.
We'll be
Bacon
back
IDs only
in something like a month. We're doing these monthly at the moment, but then we'll also have some more streams coming up for the number of tournaments. We've mentioned the London one. There's also one happening in Reading. If you are a tournament organizer and you want someone to come and stream, you can ask. I might be available.
He's really good.
And yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll do some fun commentaries again, and it'll be a good year. Feels like it's going to be a good year for Netrunner.
It's going to be an
I'm
awesome
really
year
excited for Vantage Point. I just want something fresh to come in. And also,
I can't wait to pay just 1 click for my double events.
The really cool thing about Vantage Point is that the last time we had a set, it was exciting because it was new cards, but the downside was it was designed for like rounding off a core set. So the cards had to be only so complex, only so difficult with new terminologies and things. And generally, if the card can be simpler, like a Sure Gamble that says, you know, gain effectively 4 money, those cards would be better off for that kind of set. Whereas this is a set where they can just be like, we thought this crazy idea would be fun. We've put it in. Let's see what happens.
What I'm excited to hear about is that from a design philosophy point of view, Vantage Point is not just its own island where you had the Borealis cycle or the Liberation cycles that played into themes that were created by them and existed in their own islands. Vantage Point instead says, let's take the last 3 non-core set cycles and then just add cards that buff up some of those strategies. So we might see the return of like things like cards that support Mark, cards that support Charge. If there's a cool out there strategy that you want to play but didn't quite get enough support on its first run, Vantage Point might well be the set that does that for you. Is there a particular deck you're looking forward to, Nick? I know you love your Thule.
No.
Do you not think Vantage Point might go under the sea?
I mean, it would be cool to see something for HB that means they don't have to play a core damage agenda in a deck that doesn't care about core damage. What am I looking for? I want something to come along that will just give Nebula a little boost. I want MBN to feel a little bit more playable outside of Epiphany.
I want that Pravdivos spice. That's what I want.
Ooh, yeah. And what do I want from the runner side? I just want some cool new IDs. Something in there to mix things up. I want IDs that have text that means that they can do things that no other runner can do. I don't want text that just says, I'm also efficient in cards or money or clicks. I want something that says, here is something, some text that's presented to you that means a bunch of these cards that you might not have considered before are now supercharged because of this ID that kind of rounds them off. So for an example could be if you can, like there is that superconductor or something that lets you play double events as singles. It's an asset.
Yeah, it's an asset.
An asset for corporations. But there could be an ID that's something around double-based events. And if you play those, then you only spend 1 on them, or you can spend a credit as the second click. And maybe that's enough to have a deck that says, hey, I have like 12 extra clicks over the game, but they're a bit more weirdly constructed because I can use doubles and triples more efficiently.
For me, I would like to see the second coming of Essa. Like, I would like to see like at least one really juicy sabotage card, and maybe one more card that gives her a little bit more, just I don't know, a little bit more fluidity in the way that Bankar did at one point. But now, obviously, we can never have Bankar again. You know, I'm happy we'll never have Bankar again.
Yeah.
But like something that kind of gives that deck a new lease of life. I think I've missed Essa for a little while now, and I think I want to see her do their thing again, you know?
Now, the card I really want back, of all cards, is not an exact copy of it, but something like Apocalypse. I want something that means that when you've got someone that's playing like a big Glacier, there is a card that can be effective at Asset Spam board states.
Just put it all back in their hand. Just put it all back in their hand at the end of the turn. You know? Like whatever they do, and then make them discard it, you know?
Like name it something related to Hermes.
Yeah.
It's some like supercharged 5 influence card that says run all 3 central servers and a remote server.
It's a Twister themed card. It's like a little Twister goes through your servers, you know.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see.
I don't think we're in Spansan anymore.
Shake things up. Yeah, or like rearrange all the corpse ice or something. I don't know if there's much you could do with that, but that would be cool.
Super Tau.
Because I think that's what I always worry about is Glacier becoming...
Wait, so you want Escher? That's like just a big old Escher.
Escher?
Escher was a Escher or Escher was
it
was an old Shaper card, and it allowed you to just. Like,
I think it was only unres dice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you want res dice too? Crazy.
Well, yeah, I want some big payoff cards that becomes splashable in a few different decks to give them opportunities. The same way that we've seen Transfer of Wealth.
You know what you should do on the stream? You should do a competition. Whoever can give us the best Apocalypse-like effect, like in the comments or anywhere, just gets some sort of prize. Oh, I'll do a Ricky Martin ID for that person.
Well, I want it to be a real card, though. I don't want to tease myself with the thought of a cool Apocalypse card. I want to see the real card. Maybe there will be one, and then we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. Thanks for everyone that checked it out. We'll be doing some more streaming. There'll be some more videos coming up later. My video file got corrupted, which was sad. But there'll be more coming. There'll be more Netrunner. And it's going to be a good year of Netrunner. And also soon, I'll have a house of my own, which means we'll have a proper Netrunner streaming setup corner.
Are we in someone else's house right now?
No. Well, I mean, technically the landlord owns it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It'll be cool when I can like have loads of space, properly set things up. I'll set it up so we have a webcam on each side so you can see both people. Look, we're just going to copy Neon Static. I've already copied them with the playmats. They do good stuff. So check them out too. And we'll see you guys the next time.
Bye.
You can wave backwards. Yeah, there we go. All right.